is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent. Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
Hey, Eagle Nation, I'm here with Dr. Cobb, Superintendent of Middale Schools. We have one question for you on our homecoming game tonight. What day is it? Game day, baby!
Well, I hope you enjoyed that opener, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us tonight. Welcome to Fighting Eagle Football on the Eagle Sports Network, on the Oklahoma Sports Network. It's homecoming. It's a delightful evening up here. It's countdown to kickoff. Sponsored by the Navy Junior ROTC at Del City High School. Their motto is fly to fight and fight to win. Pretty warm temps tonight. We had a homecoming day, a homecoming parade out there today. The temperature was like 91 degrees, but it was long and it was fun and it was awesome, and the kids had a great time. Okay, so we're up here in the press box at Robert Calsu Memorial Stadium for tonight's homecoming game between your Del City Fighting Eagles and the Rangers of Tulsa Hale High School. John Keelty back with you, play-by-play. We're going to show you all the whole team that's up here in the broadcast booth. We got Jacoby producing, and we got Colton doing color commentary. Excuse me, and we got his brother Cedric's out there on the camera, and we also have Eva Black, who's a member of the color guard. She'll present the colors, and then she'll come up here and help out with the camera. So we got an all-star cast, and I think we have Jacoby. Do we have a picture of the whole broadcast crew? He'll get it to us later. Okay, so looking down on the field, and Colton looks like the head coach is coming. And here he comes. As soon as Colton looks at me, we're going to bring you the head coach live. Over to you, Colton. Colton's talking to...
All right, thanks, John. Here with Coach Jones here. A couple questions for you. First and foremost, mean for your players and also Del City High School?
Well, homecoming is always, obviously, as a head coach, it can be a distraction sometimes, but it's good for the community. It's good for a whole group of athletics, the whole athletic program, not just football. So it's good that those kids get celebrated. They get an opportunity to get rewarded for their efforts and the hard work they put for their particular sport. But it's another chance for us to play in front of our community. So we're excited about it. It's another district game. We got to use every game to keep improving, regardless of who we're playing, regardless of the opponent. So we're excited about it.
Yeah, and this week, what would you say the biggest thing is that you guys wanted to work on? I know you guys won the game very convincingly last week. You talked about the competition and things like that, but what are some things in practice that you really worked on and that you want to see transition onto the field tonight?
Well, it's just doing the small things right. You know, everybody sees the score. They're like, man, you won 72-0. As a head coach, I'm seeing so many bad mistakes. Like, we're not running our routes at the right yardage. Our offensive line is taking bad steps. Defensively, we're still missing tackles. There's so many things that we have to improve on if we're going to go challenge Carl Albert for that state title, because that's the ultimate goal, is to try to win a state championship. So even though the scores seem lopsided, there's a lot of things we can improve on. Classroom behavior, being respectable at home. So we just got to continue to improve as people at first, and then we got to improve the little detailed things at practice on a daily basis to make us get where we need to be.
Yes, sir. Well, I appreciate it, and good luck tonight. We'll see you after the game.
All
right, thanks, Coach.
All right, Colton, great job. I love the way Colton interviews Coach. You know, he just does such a good job, Jacoby, and particularly like the Coach Jones just talking about, you know, we got to improve in life, and I think anybody that's out there listening kind of feels the same way. You know, this isn't just those kids that need a reminder to live life right. I think we all can use that from time to time, and so thank you for doing that for all of us, Coach Jones. So let's see. So we have homecoming that's going to come up here very shortly. We're going to bring you homecoming as soon as we start. The announcer is starting to talk about it. So as soon as we see movement down on the field, we're going to bring you the homecoming, and that'll be fun for all the parents and grandparents at home. Maybe couldn't make the game, and maybe you might have some of your kids or grandkids that are part of this royalty that's going to take the field, and then we're going to find out who the homecoming royalty, the coronation, so to speak. And that'll be fun. All the football players, seniors that are down there, going to be doing some escorting. So that'll be fun. But in the meantime, we're going to go to a quick commercial break because we got a lot in store, and so we got to get our sponsors in. So stay with us. You're watching Del City Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
I am here to contest the new Whata Wings from Whataburger.
What?
Real wings have bones. And these boneless wings are actually premium chicken tender bites tossed in one of Whataburger's famous sauces. Honey butter, honey barbecue, buffalo, or
Sweet and spicy.
and now Nashville hot? Those do not turn these Whata Wings into real wings. I know what a real wing is. That snow.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
Whataburger's new Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double.
Sounds like a 5-alarm fire.
Not really, Frank. The jalapeno cream cheese, jalapeno ranch, and pickled jalapenos give it a pleasant heat.
So like a 4-alarm?
Nope. It's a delicious controlled blaze.
Like a little kitty stuck in a tree alarm.
Nah, hotter than that. Let's say the 2.5 alarm Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. I think the pole's broken.
New Whataburger Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. It's just a little hot.
Johnny Colton back live with you, Jacoby producing, and let's tune in to the homecoming. Hopefully.
DeQuavia is the daughter of Monique James. She is representing Stomp. DeQuavia is involved in Stomp, C-O-A-F-C. Her fun fact is she's never saw herself doing this. After high school, DeQuavia plans to attend Langston University. Homecoming princess, DeQuavia James. Escorting DeQuavia is Michael Gwynn. Hale is the son of Lanissa and Willie Quinn. He is representing Stomp. Hale is involved in Stomp, National Honor Society, band, FCCLA, Student Council, and drama. His fun fact is that he likes to make music and preach God to the people. Hale is undecided of his plans after high school. Homecoming Prince, Hale Quinn. Your next homecoming princess is Brooklyn McKay. Brooklyn is the daughter of Kimberly and Samuel McKay. She is representing Student Council. Brooklyn is involved in Student Council and Yearbook. Her plans after school are to attend Rose State College. Homecoming princess, Brooklyn McKay. Escorting Brooklyn is Jaden Thompson. Jaden is the son of Jonathan Thompson and Regina Thompson. He is representing cheerleading. Jaden is involved in FCCLA and leadership. His fun fact is that he is the 2021-22 NCAA All-American. After high school, Jaden plans to cheer at K-State. Your homecoming prince, Jaden Thompson. Your next homecoming princess is Jayla Saylor. Jayla is the daughter of Latoya Saylor. She is representing office aides. Jayla is involved in volleyball, a football manager, and leadership. Her fun fact is she is always smiling. After high school, Jayla plans on majoring in stenography. Homecoming princess, Jayla Saylor. Escorting Jayla tonight is Quaylen Tank Goodman. Quaylen is the son of Randy Howard. He represents football. Quaylen is involved in football and National Honor Society. His fun fact is he wants to be a coach one day. After high school, he plans to play football and get a career in sports medicine as a physical therapist. Homecoming prince, Quaylen Goodman. Next up, homecoming princess, Julia White. Julia is the daughter of Randy White and Nora White. She is representing Yearbook. Julia is involved in Yearbook and FCCLA. Her fun fact is she can play a little bit of piano and the ukulele. After high school, Julia plans on going to Oklahoma University to gain her bachelor's degree. Homecoming princess, Julia White. Escorting Julia is Xavier Dillard II. Xavier is the son of Anisha Johnson and Xavier Dillard. He is representing choir. Xavier is involved in choir, football, and drama. His fun fact is that he received a superior solo at state twice. After high school, Xavier plans to study psychology at Oklahoma State University to get his doctorate. Homecoming prince, Xavier Dillard II. Your next homecoming princess is Kalina Hood. Kalina is the daughter of Chris and Allie Hood. She represents drama. Kalina is involved in band, National Honor Society, ITS, jazz band, and key club. Her fun fact is she was born in Wawana, Hawaii. After high school, Kalina plans on going to OU and then move to other colleges and focus on her law degree. Homecoming princess, Kalia Hood. Escorting Kalia is Nino Phillips. Nino is the son of Nina Chapman. He is represented by baseball. Nino is involved in baseball and football. His fun fact is that his astrological sign is Cancer. After high school, he plans to attend college and study accounting. Homecoming prince, Nino Phillips. Your next homecoming princess is Dorea Collier. Dorea is the daughter of Rhonda Collier and is represented by soccer. Dorea is involved in soccer and track. Her fun fact is she likes to watch anime and do hair. After high school, Dorea plans to either go to OU, OSU, or Baylor. She wants to major in science. Your homecoming princess, Dorea Collier. Escorting Dorea tonight is Damarion Turner. Demarion is the son of Natalie and Archie Turner. He is represented by National Honor Society. Demarion is involved in National Honor, Student Council, football, basketball, and track. His fun fact is he listens to New Edition every day, and his favorite song is Can You Stand the Rain? After high school, Demarion plans to attend a four-year university playing football at the collegiate level, while continuing his educational goals to receive his law degree. Homecoming Prince, Demarion Turner. Your next homecoming princess is Marisol Tapia. Marisol is the daughter of Maria and Gabriel Tapia. She is represented by leadership. Marisol is involved in student council. Her fun fact is she loves money. After high school, Marisol plans to attend college but is undecided where at the moment. Your homecoming princess, Marisol Tapia. Escorting Marisol tonight is Christian Akadari. Christian is the son of Sean and Crystal Akadari. He represents Travel Club. Christian is involved in football, travel club, and track. His fun fact is that he's a fun guy. After high school, Christian plans to get his bachelor's degree in industrial design. Homecoming Prince, Christian Akadari. Your next homecoming princess is Alea Christie. Alea is the daughter of Ryan and Giovanna Christie. She is representing National Honor Society. Alea is involved in National Honor and band. Her fun fact is she is allergic to grapes. After high school, Alea plans to finish school and go to Rose State College. Homecoming princess, Alea Christie. Escorting Alea tonight is Ronnie Brown. Ronnie is the son of Raymond and Maribetty Brown. He is representing the academics team. Ronnie is involved in band, student council, academics, and honor society. His fun fact is he has broken 3 TVs. After high school, Ronnie plans on attending the University of Central Oklahoma and study computer software. Homecoming Prince, Ronnie Brown. Your next homecoming princess is Shelby Thornton. Shelby is the daughter of Sheena Thornton. She is representing volleyball. Shelby is involved in basketball, volleyball, soccer, leadership, student council, and National Honor Society. Her fun fact is that she loves to paint and hang out with her besties. After high school, Shelby plans on going to the University of North Texas for her education and athletic career. Your homecoming princess, Shelby Thornton. Escorting Shelby is Roger Lubac Mendoza. Roger is the son of Cherokee Lubac. He is representing wrestling. Roger is involved in D&D Club, part-time, and wrestling. His fun fact is he loves to play guitar. Roger plans after high school are to finish trade school and work alongside fellow blue-collar boys. Homecoming Prince, Roger Lubac Mendoza. Your last but certainly not least homecoming princess is Mahogany Robinson. She is the daughter of Miss Steele. Mahogany is representing softball. After high school, she plans on pursuing a career in animation at OCU. Homecoming princess, Mahogany Robinson. Escorting Mahogany is Alex Bennett. Alex is the son of Kay and Jeff Bennett. He is representing the senior class. Alex is involved in band, jazz band, and Skill USA, theater arts, and the National Honor Society. His fun fact is he has hazel eyes and builds Honda drums. After high school, Alex plans to obtain his associates in applied science. Homecoming Prince, Alex Bennett. This year's Flower Girl and Crown Bearer are Audrey Beeson and Jonah Riley. Audrey is the daughter of Ashley and Robert Beeson. Her fun fact is that she does beauty pageants and jiu-jitsu. When Audrey grows up, she wants to be a teacher. Your Flower Girl, Audrey Beeson. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together one more time for our 2024-2025 homecoming court. And without further ado, let's get to it. Our homecoming king this year is Quaylen Tank Goodwin! All right, Eagles fans, and all you Eagles out there, your 2024-2025 homecoming queen is Dorea Collier! Please crown our queen. Eagles students, Eagles fans, thank you for attending tonight's Dell City homecoming ceremonies. Good luck to the Eagle football team. Go Eagles!
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, Eagle Nation, we hope that you enjoyed the homecoming tonight. We always do a good job of putting together a really nice program. Part of the pep rally this morning was awesome too, and they were all dressed like they are now at the pep rally, and it was just a whole bunch of fun. And congratulations to Miss Collier and to Quaylen. They represent their senior class. They represent our school with class, dignity, grace. And we sure appreciate all those kids and their leadership around our hallways and on the field, and it's really great. So what we're going to do is we got Keys to the Game coming up. Then we're going to go to Keys to the Game, but first we're going to hear from our sponsors. It's been a little bit, and so stay with us. We got football coming up in about 15 minutes, and we'll be looking forward to hearing all about how this game's going to go here very shortly. So stay with us. You're watching Dell City Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and asked yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light, and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes, call Rob and Will.
I am here to contest the new Whata Wings from Whataburger.
What?
Real wings have bones. And these boneless wings are actually premium chicken tender bites tossed in one of Whataburger's famous sauces. Honey butter, honey barbecue, buffalo, or
Sweet and spicy.
and now Nashville hot? Those do not turn these Whata Wings into real wings. I know what a real wing is. That... Snow!
Wings.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
Whataburger's new Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double.
Sounds like a 5-alarm fire.
Not really, Frank. The jalapeno cream cheese, jalapeno ranch, and pickled jalapenos give it a pleasant heat.
So like a 4-alarm?
Nope. It's a delicious controlled blaze.
Like a little kitty stuck in a tree alarm.
Nah, hotter than that. Let's say the 2.5 alarm Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. I think the pole's broken.
New Whataburger Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. It's just a little hot.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
John and Colton back live with you up here at the Robert Calsu Memorial Stadium. The band is on the field, and so I think that we're getting ready for the national anthem, which we will bring to you. Well, actually, the cadets of the Navy Junior ROTC program, who are sponsoring our countdown to kickoff, by the way, they're marching onto the field right now. So we're gonna go live so that you can listen to the national anthem as played by the Pride of Del City. And by the way, they are very, very good.
Gentlemen, we ask you to please remain standing until the colors have been retired. Thank you.
Okay, so great job by the Pride of Del City, and great job by the Navy Junior ROTC under the leadership of Senior Chief Danny Moreau and Sebastian Stan, Eva Black, Amori Price, and Zenaria Daves presented our colors. All right, so I think Jacoby's trying to get my attention here, so let me see what Jacoby wants. Did you have anything, Jacoby? No, okay. All right, so the band's getting ready to perform a little area for the football team to run through, but I don't see the football teams yet, so we're going to go ahead and go with our keys to the game. Keys to the game are brought to you by our sponsor, Tegan Malone, proud product of Middale Schools. She's also a former Middale school teacher, a mom, and now runs a small business right here in Midwest City. She's running for State House District 95 to be champion for our public schools, increase access to health care, and put the people of Middale first. Vote Tegan Malone for House District 95 on Tuesday, November 5th. Paid for and authorized by Friends of Tegan Malone for House District 95. All right, so Colton, you ready for keys to the game?
Yeah.
All right, you got it.
So really, the keys to the game get a little repetitive as the season starts to go on. But the biggest key to me tonight is to make sure you get off to a fast start. I always like a fast start, especially with it being homecoming. There's a lot of distractions that can come out of that. Make sure that you're able to clear your head and get off to a quick start. Make sure that the Rangers have little hope early to begin with. This Tulsa Hale team is a little bit better than what we saw last week. They beat Tulsa Memorial earlier in the season 48-0. So they are a little bit more competitive. So Del City will have to play with a little bit more physicality than what they played with last week, similar to what you saw against Collinsville. So physicality is another big key, and the other big key, don't turn the football over. Make sure you play clean, no penalties, no turnovers, and this should be another Del City W.
So, Colton, looking on the internet there, I saw that Hale is 2-3. They've had wins over Webster and Memorial, like you said. So obviously they can put some points on the board. Last week they scored 3 touchdowns against Claremore. I thought that was interesting. Don't know when in the game it happened. But so they got some talent on offense. And like you said, it's important that they get a quick start with all the festivities and distractions that are going on. Get out to a quick start and be able to play some depth like last week. That was always fun. So the keys to the game for me, let's just go with the fact they got to keep on what they're doing and keep getting better. Coin toss is going on right now out there at midfield. We'll have the starting lineups here in just a minute. Coin toss is brought to you by the Del City Chamber of Commerce, who are the trusted resource for advocacy, education, and engagement to help improve your business. I know those folks over there, especially the boss, Josh Schultz, and he's the executive director of the chamber. He's awesome person, doing a lot of great things for Del City. Recently, he was named Next Gen Under 30 and Top 50 Young Professionals in OKC. Congrats, Josh, and thanks for sponsoring our coin toss. Colton's been watching the coin toss, and Colton's going to tell us what's going on.
The Rangers are going to receive the football to start, so there you go. Looks like Del City will be kicking off to the south end zone. And so there you go. Pretty quick and easy. I wasn't paying attention, John, so luckily I looked up and just at the nick of time.
I'm sorry, Cole.
Saw it. No, you're good. I was digging for a cough drop. Folks will have to bear with me tonight. I'm fighting some vocal issues. So, but yeah, that should be right. I think I got it. And if you saw it at home and I was wrong, I apologize.
No, you were right on. Sorry about that, Cole.
No, you're good.
Doggone. Okay, I love Colton's honesty. You got to love it, right, out there in Eagle Nation? Okay, so let's do starting lineups. You got starting lineups, Jacoby? Ready to go? We're going to let the kids introduce themselves just like they've done before. They're going to be able to tell you who their favorite teacher is, and that was a big hit last week. So without further ado, here's the starting lineups, offense and defense for your Eagles.
My name is Rick Mahomes. I wear number 1. I'm back in Long 2025 Down City Eagles. My name is Jeremiah Miles. I wear number 4, and I play running back, and my favorite teacher is Miss Cooper. Because she up around the school.
My name is Monte Hyson. I wear number 6. I play H-back, running back, and linebacker. My favorite teacher is Miss Matthews because she helped me understand the working group.
My name is Cash Corner. I wear number 10. I play quarterback. My favorite teacher is Miss B because her class was
My name is Caleb Blackwell. My number 5, I play running back or free safety. My favorite teacher is Mr. Sharp because he helps me put my eyes on the prize of my education.
My name is Royan Daniels. I wear number 72. I play offensive tackle. My favorite teacher is Miss Hale because she helped me with my work.
My name is Chauncey Jones, number 55. I play left guard. My favorite teacher is Mr. Straswell because he's cool in his class, it's fun. And yeah.
My name is Arnico Daniels. I wear number 73. I play center. My favorite teacher is Ms. Beeson because I like her classmates. My name is Quentin Gilmore. I'm number 54. I play guard and D-tackle. My favorite teacher is Ms. Ballard because she's cool. We always got good talks.
My name is Shane Thorne. My number is 57. I play right tackle. My favorite teacher is Ms. Bell because how she teaches.
My name is Marshawn Graham. I'm number 88. I play wide receiver. My favorite teacher is Ms. Goins. And the reason, she's been there since day one.
Good. My name is Danny Davis. I wear number 9. I play wide receiver. My favorite teacher is Miss Sanford because she teaches good. She's nice. And I like her class.
My name is Katie Palmer. I wear number 3. I play receiver. My favorite teacher is Ms. Biggs because she helped me out. My name is Sarge Chester. I wear number 15. I play receiver. My favorite teacher is Ms. Allen because of the Pittsburgh class.
My name is Ripper Holmes. I wear number 1. I play punter/kicker. My favorite teacher is Mr. Shackleton because he explains the work well.
My name is Tony Rios. My number is 31. I'm the kicker. And my favorite teacher is Mr. Johnson because he's a good guy.
Okay. Oh, good job. We just barely got the starting lineups in. And by the way, those starting lineups were brought to you by VFW Post 9969. Gary Grantham, the boss over there, great guy. And they do so much for Del City and all those veterans that are working over there. We appreciate all of their efforts. All right, so tonight's countdown to kickoff was brought to you by the Navy Eagles Junior ROTC program at Del City High School. And this is the Madison's kickoff.
Yeah, Madison's Country Cooking, located at 4747 Southeast 29th Street in Del City. Open from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Tuesdays through Saturdays.
And we got left to right on your screen, and Eagles will be kicking off. There is no wind, and this is the first period brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. And we'll talk about them in just a second. There's a kick, and it's a pooch kick over to the near side. Bounces at the 20, out of bounds at the 20. Flag on the play, so we'll see what they decide to do with that. But, it's football season, right? So it's got to be Buffalo Wild Wings. And, their wings, the Buffalo Wild Wings, is the best choice to watch the game. 5500 Tinker Diagonal, Del City, best wing deals every Tuesday and Thursday. And this first quarter is brought to you by the dedicated team in our cafeteria. Her name is Pam. As a matter of fact, Pam's going to be one of our 2 guests. The other is Christy Cooper, who is in charge of Stuco, and removing the ball out there. And both of them will be talking to you at halftime. You won't want to miss it. It's going to be great fun. All right, so here we go. 1st and 10. Ball spotted at the 35-yard line. Rangers come out, single back, trips up top. And there's a quick out route down here to number 1. Number 1 is Dean Feeback Franklin, senior.
Aaron Duke, the quarterback, put a nice strike over there. Had some pressure coming from the end, so had to throw the ball a little higher than he wanted to, and that's something to watch. When the ball comes out high like that, a lot of times a corner might jump on it. Early in the game, playing conservative defense, Holmes out there, I believe, was the defender. He might try to jump that route a little bit later in the ball game.
And again, we got a tight bunch trips up top, empty backfield. And there's the quarterback. He's going with a quick swing route up there at the top of your screen. That didn't go anywhere. Loss about 3 or 4 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd down, about 7.
Boy, a great play on the outside by Christian Akaderi. He got off his block and was able to make a quick tackle. And that's a loss back to the initial line of scrimmage. So 3rd and 10 here, 3rd and long. And boy, the Rangers, that first play, was feeling pretty good about themselves after that pass, and then they turned around and threw a bubble screen, and it was just played perfectly by Akadari. And had he not been able to make that play, they might would have been able to pick up some yardage. So 3rd down and long. There's some confusion here with the Del City defense.
Now for the Eagles, for McAllister is number 9, Manny Davis, senior. There's back to pass down the sideline, looking for a receiver. Overthrows the receiver down here around the 40-yard line on the far side. That'll bring up 4th down. The punt team will come on. So we'll have our first look at the Eagle offense, led by quarterback Cash Kortner.
Tell you, pretty impressed with Aaron Duke, the quarterback for the Rangers. Does look
Throws
like he can throw the football. And I was watching him in warm-up, throws a catchable ball. And, he's got a little bit of touch, that ball right there, just hoping that his guy could get around DeMarion Turner. Turner did a great job defensively, though, was able to bump him at the line of scrimmage and keep him from being able to get behind him. So it's 4th down, and let's see what this return team can do.
There's the punt. The punt is a high punt, not too far. It's going to bounce on about the 36. It's going to take a Ranger bounce inside the 30 down to about the 28-yard line before it's blown dead. Or it'll be 1st and 10 for the Eagles. 10:31 first quarter, brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. And back to countdown to kickoff and the coin toss and all of our great sponsors that we had back for our pregame. Thank you all so very, very much. All right.
And always interesting to see who Del City starts in the backfield at running back. Looks like it's going to be the sophomore Caleb Blackwolf tonight.
Yeah. And they're coming in with a tight formation. Looks like everybody's on the far side of the field. There's nobody out here. They got they're going to run out wide here across the 40-yard line. Looks like it was Blackwolf. Yep, it was Caleb Blackwolf. Pick up about 15 on the play for a first down.
If people at home were watching week 1, they would remember early in the game against Edmond Memorial, Del City tried that pitch play multiple times, and it just did not work. You know that's something Coach Jones wants to get into his offense. He wants to be able to do it right there. That's a pretty good sign. I liked the way they blocked it and the way it was set up. That's the way the play is supposed to be ran right there.
All right, 1st and 10. Back to pass is Kortner. He's looking deep down the seam. He's got a receiver out there, overthrows the receiver. Looks like it might have been number 15, Chester, on the route, Josiah Chester. Sophomore, wide out, incomplete, 2nd down.
Deshaun Brown was in coverage, did a great job getting back and making sure that they didn't get over the top there. Del City initially looked like they were going to have an opportunity, but it was a good job making up the ground by Brown there. And he's a great player, Deshaun Brown. Watch a little bit of film on him. He has been pretty good in coverage. He's the one guy over there that does usually do his job.
There's a quick pitch out to the right side, near side. It's Caleb Blackwolf. Breaks a couple tackles, 2 or 3 more tackles, and leans forward before he's brought down around the 39-yard line. That's a gain of about 14, 15 on the play. So first down for the Eagles. Runs hard, that kid.
He does. The Del City offensive line is a lot bigger than the Rangers defensive line. That might be the biggest mismatch all night, is going to be the front guys, those front 7 men. Del City has a huge size advantage. Down there on the field, when I was interviewing Coach Jones, I walked next to a couple of the Ranger players, and I was about as big as some of them, which, I'm not a super big guy.
Back to pass. He's looking for a slant across the middle. Intended receivers, Manny Davis, incomplete down around the 26-yard line. Nice ball. A little bit behind him. Wasn't able to bring it in, so it'll bring up 2nd down and 10. A lot of substitutions early, Colton.
Yeah, trying to get some different guys in there.
Yeah.
One of the guys that checked in for Del City, looks like that's the tight end, and that's somebody they got involved in the game. Or, I'm sorry, the position they got involved in the game, but this time it's Jarvis Kelly who's coming out to play tight end. Last week it was Tay Johnson.
Single receiver up top is Palmer. There's motion right to left. The handoff to Caleb. Nope. It's Cash Kortner around the right side.
Ooh.
Nice give.
Quarterback heat, number 10, Cash Kortner on the run.
He was pretty fired up about it.
Wasn't
The line judge over here is David Hammonds, and he was watching that. That's Kerry Sanders down there, I believe. But he was having a quick chat with Cash, just telling him not to show him up. But, boy, it's hard not to when you run someone over like that. It's tough.
When you have a collision like that, you're responsible for it, and you got the better half, then, you kind of – all right, little out route up there to tight end, breaks a tackle, and then he's brought down inside the 20, inside the red zone, as a matter of fact. Let's see, our red zone is brought to us by, I got it right here, or I did.
Corner's pass is complete to number 45, Elijah Bell.
Red zone is brought to you by Triple Elite Screen Printing. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been calling it Triple Elite. It's Triple Elite Screen Printing. Find world-class designs in hot new styles at Triple Elite Screen Printing. Got a tight bunch, trips on the right side, and looks like Courtner's going to take it again around the right. Cuts it inside, still inside, on his feet before he stumbled. Hit around the 10-yard line. Had a little bit of green ahead of him if he hadn't have tripped up there. That'll bring up first and goal.
Seems like each week Del City kind of throws a new wrinkle at teams, trying new things out offensively. First there, Elijah Bell gets the catch at tight end, if I'm not mistaken, his first catch of the season.
Yeah.
Ran a nice route, Cash put it on him, then broke a couple tackles, and then Cash Courtner starting to run the football a little bit, doing it well.
Twins up top. There's a handoff to Caleb around the left side. Breaks it inside. He's still on his feet and carries the defender into the end zone. We're going to call it a touchdown, Eagles. Caleb Blackwolf. 10-yard touchdown. Good hard running by Caleb there, especially when he hit the second level and carried those defenders into the end zone with a little of his momentum. The kicker is in. He's a southpaw, and he's a former soccer player, still a soccer player, number 21. His name is Rios. And the ball is up, and the ball is good. So we'll take a look at that touchdown run when we come back. There's 8:01, first quarter. Eagles on top, 7-0. Stay with us. You're watching Del City Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
You got it, Colton.
Back live with you on the Oklahoma Sports Network, where Tony Rios will be kicking off your Madison's Country Cooking Kickoff. End over end kick, caught at the 25. And he picks up a couple yards after that to the 27. That scoring recap, by the way. The touchdown was a 10-yard run from Caleb Blackwolf, the sophomore. And it is a scoring recap brought to you by Casa Juanito. Casa Juanito is a quick-service restaurant offering fresh and flavorful fiesta meals in Del City, Oklahoma, all the way dating back to 1976. If you're a Del City grad, I bet you've probably eaten there, and it's time to eat there again if you haven't been there in a while.
Yeah, okay. 7:57, first quarter, 7-0, Eagles on top. Rangers with the ball at the 29-yard line. We got trips up top, a wide spread trip, single receiver down here on the short side, near side, motion to the right, handoff up the middle by the running back, and that didn't go as planned. He made it didn't even get to the line of scrimmage, loss of 1 on the play.
Boy, I tell you, each week it seems like you just start calling Javante Nakwe's name just a little bit more. Each week he starts putting his nose in there, making tackles. And, he's the kind of player that can be a difference maker for this team come playoff time. And he's really making a name for himself in this Del City defense.
You know, that's an interesting point, Colton, now that as we move along in the season, we start saying other names more often, which means that they're getting better and they're stepping up and making the play. So that's improvement. That's what we want. Left to right on your screen. Quarterback throws a quick route out top. It's it. Oh, it's almost intercepted. Nice jump on the ball by the left corner up there.
I believe that was Turner who jumped that route, and it was
yeah.
Almost a pick six. Boy, the thing is, when you run that screen like that, your outside receiver, so basically what you have is you have 3 receivers to the far side of the screen, and you're throwing it to your far outside guy. And doing that, your quarterback has to get that ball there on a laser, and that's something that very few quarterbacks can do, even on Saturdays. And so what you really want is for your receiver, if you're going to throw it to that guy, have him run in a little bit to come and help your quarterback not have to throw that ball so far. That would have helped take away the risk of the pick six a little bit. So lucky play for the Rangers. They got away with one.
Great point, Colton. Empty backfield, quads up top, single receiver down here, and the quarterback is looking all the way on the out route down here to number 1. Makes the catch, Dion Feeback Franklin. Pickup of about, looks like about 5 on the play. Nope, 6 on the play. 4th down, well, actually, it's going to be 4th down and 1. And we'll see what they do. It looks like they're going to go for it.
Yeah, and you got to watch it if you're Del City. They might try to rush to the line on you here and try to get a quick quarterback sneak off. Be ready if you're the defensive front.
Or a jump.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
That too.
All right, so we're going to run trips up top. Back is offset to the right. Single receiver is inside the numbers down here on the near side. Back to pass. Rolling to his right. He's got, we see what he was trying to do. He was trying to get it out there to the back on a little swing route. That didn't work. Incomplete. Eagle ball. 6:20 left in the first quarter.
Boy, I got to tell you, that would not have been the play that I would have chosen right there against Del City on 4th down. I don't mind the play call, but on 4th and 1, I mean, you've got an athletic, very fast Del City football team that's going to be collapsing through the gaps, expecting a run play. And because they didn't run it, you've got guys already in the backfield. And so that's a pretty tough play. I mean, you obviously want to try to be aggressive and try to win the football game, so I understand that aspect of it. But, boy, that just didn't look like it was going anywhere from the start.
You're right, and it didn't. Okay, Cash Kortner, back to pass. He's looking deep down the seam. He's got a receiver. It's Chester. Ooh! In and out of his hands right at the goal line. That ball was delivered 50 yards in the air before it fell incomplete. Just barely missed that pitch catch.
Kortner's got a lot of arm strength. I mean, that ball was, like you said, John, sailing in the air for a long time. That's really what you want. That ball, Coach Jones would probably say that needs to be caught, but it would have been a tough catch. I mean, it would have been probably a highlight reel catch there. A good route. You see the speed, and that's why they're so excited about Josiah Chester, only a sophomore.
Come back out here to Josiah Chester down the sideline. We'll see where he went out of bounds. Chester down around the 21-yard line, it looks like. That's going to be a pickup of about 18 on the play. First down, 6:07 in the first quarter. Eagles on top 7-0 and are threatening.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to run some wildcat here as Cash Kortner just checked out of the game. But, boy, that's what I was talking about, Josiah Chester. Once he gets a step, he is so difficult to cover and tackle.
Palmer keeps it around the left side. Trying to find a hole inside. Finds it, breaks to the outside, down around the... Let's see, it might have been a flag on the play.
Yeah. Got a flag sitting at the 20. Probably going to be a hold. Anytime you run way outside like that, it does make it pretty prone to be a holding call. That's exactly what it is.
Penalty flag is going to be holding against the Eagles.
Del City, they've shown some flashes tonight, but there is a little bit, they haven't come out just flying around playing clean football like they did last week or even against Collinsville. So that's something Coach Jones is going to be looking for here. He needs them to clean this up. Palmer still back there with Black Wolf, so expect another run.
Single receivers top and bottom. Motion from the far side to twins on the near side. And Palmer's going to keep it around the right side this time. Picks up a couple good blocks. Breaks it at the outside. Still on his feet. Cuts it inside. Breaks a couple tackles down around the 25. Call it the 15-yard line. Red zone, baby. 5:46 first quarter. First down, Eagles.
John, help me on the name. It's Arnico Daniels, is that right?
That's right.
So Arnico Daniels there with a great block. Was able to basically slam his guy into the ground WWE style. That was pretty good. And that sprung that play loose, and then the receivers also did a good job. That's the kind of stuff Coach Jones wants to see, is really good physical blocking. Cash Cortner back in the game. Black Wolf set off to his left here. 3 receivers out to the left as well.
Cortner takes a snap. He's looking over here. A flag route in the end zone, and it is a touchdown. Nice pitch catch. Nice touch. Let's see. I can't see who it is down there in the corner.
That's Josiah Chester.
No, he's been wanting to get it to him, and he got it to him. We'll take a look at that replay when we come back after the extra point. Oh, we're going to look at it right now. No, we're not. Okay.
Boy, Josiah Chester, John, you see the upside there. I mean, again, only a sophomore. He's dropped some passes throughout this year, but I think he is a guy that's such a raw talent that every week is going to continue to get better. By the time he's a senior, he will be a D1 player.
You're right. Well, this time that didn't work. Blocked by the Rangers. So 13 stays on the board, 5:07 in the first quarter. So stay with us. You're watching Eagle football, Fighting Eagle football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and ask yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light, and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes,
Call Rob and Will.
Welcome back to the Oklahoma Sports Network. Tony Rios set to kick off here with the Madison's Country Cooking Kickoff. It's a end-over-end kick that is going to be caught right around the 26-yard line. And dragging some tacklers. Ball's loose. Ball is loose. Del City has it. And it's dragging a tackler is Nick Way all the way to the 24-yard line. So just like that, John.
Yeah,
Del City football inside the 30. And that might have been the best Madison's Country Cooking kickoff yet this season.
Yeah, that's right.
And now that also takes me to our other sponsor, our touchdown recap, the scoring recap, which was Josiah Chester on the catch from Cash Cortner in the corner of the end zone. And it is brought to us by our good friends over at Casa Juanitos. And Casa Juanitos been in business since 1976 here in Del City. Go check them out and get you some delicious Fiesta Mexican food in Del City.
Eagles first and 10, 24-yard line. Got the 2 back in there. Cortner still in gun. Hands it off to Black Wolf up the middle. Black Wolf breaks to the near side, to the inside, down to around the 5-yard line. That was a pickup about 20 yards on the play. So Red Zone's looking pretty good tonight. Brought to you by Triple Elite Screen Printing. Find world-class designs and hot new styles at Triple Elite Screen Printing. First and goal for the Eagles. Ball spot at the 6-yard line this time.
Boy, go ahead, John.
No, I was just going to say Katie Palmer's back in there. It looks like they're going to go back to Wildcat with Black Wolf.
Yep, you're right. That's I got to say that this Tulsa Hale Rangers football team really has been playing pretty physical and really battling with Del City. I just wonder if that kickoff was maybe something that'll deflate them. Ball snapped over the head of Palmer here.
And Palmer breaks a couple of tackles, breaks it inside, still on his feet, across the goal line, but certainly inside the 10-yard line, down to about the 6-yard line. Nice return after kind of a tough snap there. I would have thought he could have jumped a couple more feet and caught that, but I was mistaken. I'm just kidding, by the way, when you're watching. KD, when you're watching this again, yeah.
I couldn't tell.
And by the way, if you see Cheatham out there tonight, Colton, he said for me to tell you that his name is J.J. Cheatham. In the hallway, he told me that, and all these people are looking at him.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, he's a great kid. They're all great kids. All right, so we're going to go to commercial break. We have an injury on the field, so It's 13-0, 4:26 first quarter. You're watching Del City football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
I am here to contest the new Whataburger from Whataburger.
What?
Real wings have bones. And these boneless wings are actually premium chicken tender bites tossed in one of Whataburger's famous sauces. Honey butter, honey barbecue, buffalo, or
Sweet and spicy.
and now Nashville hot? Those do not turn these Whata wings into real wings. I know what a real wing is. That is not
Wings.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
Welcome back to the Oklahoma Sports Network. We had a injury time out there. That was the reason for the long break. It was a Tulsa Hale player, and he is actually being walked towards the Del City locker room. And, John, I don't – do you think that number is – okay, now I see it. It's number 10, so I can tell you who it was. It was Yanel Dabney is who I have on my roster, so was shaken up there. Hopefully he's going to be okay, and we are back to playing football now.
Okay, so we got motion, and it looks like Palmer up the middle. He's going to score. Little 6-yard run, touchdown for the Eagles. 6 more, 19 on the board. You know, while we're waiting for the extra point, just want to point out that our trainer, Sarah Thornton, is with him down there and her staff. And she is an amazing trainer. We here at Del City appreciate her. We love her. She's very, very professional. And here's the extra point by Rios. Southpaw kicker is up, and the kick is the hold, and the kick is good. But real quick on Sarah. Sarah is she has her master's, and she just is a really great asset to our football program. But I mean, for our whole school. Her mom and dad might be listening. I don't know. They raised a great kid, but she knows all the teachers in our school. She makes herself visible to all the kids. She's available to everybody, not just the athletes. But Sarah Thornton, she's awesome. All right, so let's see. I guess we're not going to go to a commercial break, are we?
No, there's no need.
No.
So that last scoring recap, again, brought to you by our good friends at Casa Juanita. And that was a touchdown from Katie Palmer. And now we have a Madison's Country Cook-Off. And let me tell you just briefly here a little bit more about Madison's. Madison's Country Cooking is in Del City, and they have a really cool deal where kids 12 and under can eat for free. Look them up on Facebook and Google to get more details, or better yet, just walk into the store and get yourself a meal with your kids. They'll eat for free.
Hey, I tell you, I've eaten there quite a few times, Colton, and then It's a really good place. Met the owner. Thank the owner for sponsoring us. And a couple of our kids, their moms work there and do a great job. And here's the Madison's kickoff by the southpaw kicker. Another pooch out here to the 22-yard line. Take it by the Rangers. And swarm of red jerseys stopped that Ranger, although they never really got him down. He just kept fighting, stayed on his feet. Ball's going to be spotted, looks like, at about the 28-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Rangers. 4:11, first quarter. Eagles on top, 20-0.
Tell you, the one player for Tulsa, Hale, that really looks to me like he could play for anybody in the state is the young man who just fielded that return. That's Deion Franklin. Pretty darn good athlete. Looks like he's a strong youngster, too. And Del City had a lot of trouble just bringing him to the ground, even though they had him surrounded. So number 2 on your screen, he's the running back now. He's probably the guy they try to get the ball to the most.
Trips up top, outside of the seam. Single receiver on the near side. There's a snap. There's a handoff up the middle. He got by the first level before he kind of got tripped up a little bit. Pick up maybe 1 on the play. That's about it. Be second down, about 9.
Yeah, again, Nikwe making the tackle. He's making a lot of tackles lately. Del City's defense, John, after the first week has been so good.
Yeah.
I mean, they really have. And even that first game, they weren't bad. I mean, there was a couple turnovers that gave up a lot of the points. I think defensively, they only got credit for giving up 3 scores against a 6A1 school who happens to be pretty darn good. So this Del City defense is one of the best in the state overall.
You bet, Colton. Rangers come out with a trips bunch inside of a wideout up top. Single receiver down here on the near side. A big rush by the he's managed to get he got loose there, trying to spin himself out, and that didn't work once, but not twice. Back around, looks like the ball's going to be spotted at the 17-yard line, 18-yard line, let's call it. Third down.
I applaud the effort there from Aaron Duke, the quarterback. Did everything he could to try to make a play. Unfortunately, just didn't have a chance. Del City had, by the time it was all said and done, about 8 defenders back there ready to take him down. But heck of an effort to try to make something happen. And now 3rd and forever. They got to get the ball to the 38. So let's see if the Rangers are aggressive or if they just try to run the ball up the middle here and play protective. Let's see.
They send 4 up to the top again with the bunch trips inside the wideout up top. Single receiver down here on the near side. Back to pass. Looking across the middle, intercepted. 30-yard line. It looks like it's Caleb Blackwolf. 20-yard line, 15, 10, 5, touchdown.
Wow.
That'll be one that we'll enjoy watching again.
Caleb Blackwolf takes it all the way back. That's a pick 6. Eagles score.
There it is.
Boy, look at that cut up right there.
Oh, yeah.
And then the ability to get back upfield into the end zone.
Just turn the jets on. Boom, he's there. We'll talk about sponsorship of that replay again. And while we're in the red zone just a little bit, we'll give it out to Triple Elite Screen Printing. And also there's the ball snap. Ball is down, and the kick is up, and the kick is good. Real quick, on those instant replays, we want to talk about Joe and Greg at Gregory Sporting Goods, your top shop for any and all sporting goods. Those guys are awesome. I know them both. I've done a lot of business over the years with them. They are a very family-focused sporting goods store down there in Moore. It used to be in Del City. So give them your business. And Joel and Greg, thank you for your sponsorship. All right, we're going to go to a commercial break now as we get ready for the kickoff. Stay with us. You're watching Del City Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Whataburger's new Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double.
Sounds like a 5-alarm fire.
Not really, Frank. The jalapeno cream cheese, jalapeno ranch, and pickled jalapenos give it a pleasant heat.
So like a 4-alarm?
Nope. It's a delicious controlled blaze.
Like a little kitty stuck in a tree alarm.
Nah, hotter than that. Let's say the 2.5 alarm Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. I think the pole's broken.
New Whataburger Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. It's just a little hot.
Back live with you on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Tony Rios with a kickoff. Boy, he's got that down. The little pooch kick.
Boy, he does.
high up in the air. And, mercy. Huge hit from Nikwe again.
Yeah, he's having a game.
Big hit. Boy, Madison's Country Cooking would be proud of that hit. I'll tell you what, there's been some good Madison Country Cooking kickoffs tonight. That last touchdown was a pick six by Caleb Blackwolf. The youngster's been busy tonight, and boy, he's may become a pretty good sponsor with Casa Juanito.
Yep.
Over there, good Mexican food here in Del City. Go check them out.
Okay, Rangers got the ball, 1st and 10. The ball spotted at the 28-yard line. We'll run trips up top, single receiver down here, tight end, and we got a back offset to the right. There's a snap, back to pass on the out route, looking one way, and then trying to go back on a swing route up there to number 2, Demarian Turner, I'm sorry. Incomplete, second down.
Boy, I thought for a second Akadari was going to take that one all the way to the house. Minute 57 to go in the first quarter. Del City already up 27-0. So, cool story here. John, I'm glad you invited me down. Last night I'm sitting on my couch with my kids, and I get a text message from a good friend of mine named Preston, and he works with Renewal by Anderson. He sends me a text and says, "Where do you broadcast again?" And, of course, I, kind of a smart aleck, I texted back and said, "ESPN." And then I said, "No, I'm just kidding. Oklahoma Sports Network. I do Del City football." And he says, "Well, do you know a player, or do you know who number 51 is what he said?" And so I said, "Yeah, I think his last name's Mukes." So his family, his Nana.
Nana, right.
Which we'll finish that story in just a second. Pass play that didn't go anywhere, got pushed out of bounds. But, yeah, so we got to meet her earlier today. She was a customer of my friend, and got to say hello to her. So that was cool, the Mukes family. He's down there on the field right now playing defensive end on the far side of your screen, wearing number 51, like I said.
Great job, Colton. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool when she started talking about her boy and talking about meeting your buddy there. And small world sometimes.
It is.
It's pretty cool how that works. All right, 3rd down and long for the Rangers. Quarterback is Arian West Duke. Takes a snap, back to pass. Oop, that's not going to go anywhere. He's going to be sacked, like the general announcer says.
Speaking of Ryan Mukes.
Yeah. Oh, that was Ryan, huh?
There he went.
And I might as well give a shout out to the announcer. I just said that he always says sack lunch. The announcer is Mike Patton, does a great job, and his wife is watching tonight, Melissa, and their daughter Rose turned 5 today. So maybe I'll go out there and get the whole stadium to sing happy birthday to Rose Patton, who has a great daddy and mama. And by the way, Melissa's family's in town from San Antonio and Brownsville, Texas, and it's good to have you guys in Oklahoma City.
Happy birthday, Rose.
There's the snap. There's a good kick. It's going to go over the head. It's going to take Ranger bounce inside the 30. All right, around the 25-yard line. So nice long kick for the Rangers, pushing the Eagles back for their start at about the 25. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. Eagles on top, 27-0.
And, yeah, it's Del City got off to a quick start. That's, again, that's what you want if you're Coach Jones. It's tough to do. I mean, homecoming games can be a distraction. I mean, Coach Jones talked about that. Senior night games can be a little bit of a distraction too. But if you're a really, really big-time football team, those kind of things don't distract you. Once you hit the field, you take care of business.
That's right.
That's what Del City's doing.
Yeah, that's exactly right. These kids are pretty focused. Come out in doubles. Cash corner hand, reverse, and we got around the 30-yard line. Good blocking downfield, cut it inside, using his blocking, still on his feet. Number 3 cuts inside again, 30-yard line, 20-yard line. He's going to score 10-5 touchdown. What a run by number 3, Kadarius Palmer. That's Saturday kind of running, isn't it, Cole?
It is. Watch Cash Cortner down here on your screen on this Gregory's replay. Come down there and get a block for his guy, too. You got to love that. And, boy, Katie Palmer just takes it all the way to the house. That's, that gave me some flashbacks to last season with LaDainian Fields and Braylon Adama doing those things. Yeah. And now Katie Palmer is next in line to start making those explosive highlight reel plays.
Jacoby, I thought that Colton was going to say it was a flashback to his days when he was playing for.
My flashback would have been trying to tackle somebody and missing. But.
I don't think so. All right, so the extra point is good. So put 34 on the board, 23 seconds, just about the end of the first quarter. You're watching Del City football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
State Representative Max Wolfley.
As a longtime Mid-Del teacher, coach, and parent, I first ran for the legislature to ensure taxpayer dollars appropriated for education actually made it all the way to the classroom. That concern hasn't changed and seems even more important today. Thank you for giving me the privilege of serving the people of our district.
Max Wolfley, looking out for educators, seniors, veterans, and all of us. Recorded in our kitchen after midnight. Can you tell?
Back live on the Oklahoma Sports Network. 23 seconds left to go in the opening quarter, 34-0 Del City, and Tony Rios set to kick it away for a Madison's Country Cooking kickoff. And, boy, just like clockwork, that kick just going to the same place. Deion Franklin makes the catch and tries to spin off a couple tacklers and forces his way to the 36-yard line. Great effort by Franklin. That scoring recap was maybe the best one yet.
Yeah.
A reverse to K.D. Palmer, and he takes it, what was it, John, 75 yards?
It was 75, yep.
75 yards all the way to the house, putting Del City up 34-0. And that scoring recap brought to you by our friends over at Casa Bonitos.
All right. Thanks, Colton. Okay, so let's see what the Rangers are going to do here. We may or may not. Yeah, the clock is stopped at 16, so we'll get, the clock is going to start again. Will we get a playoff? And there is no play clock. So the Rangers come out in doubles, wide doubles up top, back offset to the left, 2 seconds left, motion from right to left. And there's the snap, handoff up the middle, trying to pick up some blocking. That doesn't work too well. Ball's going to go out to about 35-yard line. That'll be the end of the first quarter. So Eagles on top, 34-0. We want to thank Buffalo Wild Wings for sponsoring our first quarter, and we want to also recognize our cafeteria lady, Pam, who the first quarter was dedicated to, and you will hear from at halftime. And we're going to go to a commercial break, and we come back, second quarter, here at Robert Kalsu Memorial Stadium. You're watching Del City Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
John and Colton back live with you. At the quarter, we had Del City graduate, Mr. Bannister, Dr. Bannister, given a award to our Teacher of the Week, or Teacher of the Game. And Courtney Allen, who teaches physical science and biology, was the recipient of that, and I think a little stipend went along with it. But thank you, Dr. Bannister, for supporting Del City, and congratulations to Courtney Allen on being our Teacher of the Week or Teacher of the Game. All right, Rangers ball spotted, 35-yard line, motion left to right, single back, offset to the right, handoff to him. No, it's not. It's a quick route. Ooh, we'll call that incomplete, I'm sure. Yeah, they called it incomplete. Took a while for that.
Jay-Sean McAllister with a massive hit on Elijah Daniels, and shows you how tough Elijah Daniels is. He popped right back up. No big deal, he said. I can assure you they didn't feel good, but he's a tough youngster. I like that.
Jay-Sean last week's Robert Kalsu Legacy Group Player of the Game, and they presented that trophy to him earlier in the week, Colton. Since I forgot to give it to you last week.
Oh, that's all right. He probably appreciated it. A lot of times,
on the
it's hard
team room.
Yeah, trying to track a trophy. That's probably a better thing for him. But boy, good kid. I really liked him. His family has a cool legacy here at Del City.
Oh,
They've
boy.
got a lot of state titles. He's wanting to be the first to bring one home for football, though.
Back to pass, looking deep down the far sideline. Oops. They're going to call a flag on that somehow. We'll see who it's going to go against. It's got to go against us, I would think, judging by the reaction.
Looked like a collision.
Yeah,
they both
that's
just
what I was
decided they were
thinking.
going to hit each other. And
Yep.
Deion Franklin took a pretty good pop there.
It was called pass interference. That's a 15-yard penalty and a first down for Hale.
Did you do a replay, Jacoby? No. Okay.
Coach Jones didn't love the call, but I didn't. Just saw it just kind of at the corner of my eye. I saw it, so I couldn't tell you if it was the right call or the wrong call.
Yeah, I just saw the collision after I saw the ball far away.
Yeah. I mean, it is if you're a receiver and you're running 10 yards down the field and you're trying to hit your route and a defender is just standing there and you collide with him. I mean, it's one of those things. It's kind of hard. Again, it's hard if you don't see it, but. Nonetheless, It is going to be a penalty and a first down for Hale. I think that's their first down of the ball game.
It is. And they run trips out here, quads. Now they got trips. Motion to the left. There's going to hand off up the middle to the motion back, number 2. That's Kamari Sanders for the Rangers. Loss of about 2 on the play. 11:38 in the first half. And by the way, this second quarter is brought to you by Bobby Lewis Insurance. Surprisingly great rates with 2 locations to serve. Choctaw at 405-281-6700 and Del City at 405-670-3665. And we'll bring you the dedication here shortly. Trips down here to the near side. Single receiver up top, back offset to the left, back to pass. Rolling to his left, looking down the sideline, and he gives it a ride down the sideline, and 3 receivers out there, but overthrows them all. Incomplete. This second quarter is dedicated to our director of homecoming and the pep rally and the parade and the coronation that you saw out here before the game. Christy Cooper. Christy's a student council sponsor. We so much appreciate her, what she does around our school. She's a pretty remarkable lady. And we'll talk to Christy at the beginning of halftime before the Pride of Del City plays their halftime performance for us. Third down.
Going back to that last play, that was a pretty good throw by Aaron Duke. Boy, he really took his time, and I mean, he knew he was going to get hit and still set his feet over there by his own sideline and chunked that ball downfield. And I actually thought they had a chance to catch it. Deshaun Brown was the intended receiver.
Back to pass. Duke, he's looking at a little swing out here on the left side. He's got some running room. As he pushed out of bounds, he kind of tight ropes down there, and we'll see where they're going to spot it. Oh, they're going to spot it just shy of the first down. We'll call it the 41-yard line. Pickup of about 12 on the play. 1 yard for the first down, so fourth down and about 1. There's a nice soft touch.
Yeah, that's a tough throw.
That is.
Especially when you have guys really athletic coming at you. It's not a fun feeling, I'm sure, but gets the ball up, elevated enough, and still gets it over there to his guy. That was Kamari Sanders, I believe, John.
That's correct.
Made the reception. He showed some speed there. Unfortunately, just stepped out of bounds a yard short. So 4th and 1. Obviously, the Rangers will go for this. Last time they tried play action and tried to roll out. Didn't work. I think this time you probably try to either hand the ball off or you try to get the ball out of your hand extremely quickly here.
So here we go. The first opportunity for the Rangers to pick up a first down. Oh, second opportunity. Play clock at 7. Yep, he kind of leaned a little bit out of the backfield. That's not going to go anywhere. That's.
And that's a turnover on downs. Eagle ball.
Del City just, I mean, that's really good.
Yeah, you're right.
That's just really, really good defense.
Penetration on that side.
Absolutely. You know, and I'm old school, John, about things, and I really, and again, teams, you run your offense, but I'm big on going under center in those situations. You know, I mean, you have to have a big-time offensive line to go out of the gun and try to run the ball. Because essentially when you're running the ball to the gun and you've got one running back with you, he's offset to your right, whether he's offset to your left, you have an idea as a defensive player which way the ball is going to go.
True.
And so it makes it really, really tough. If you're under center, it's hard to know if it's going to go left, going to go right, because you got a fullback in the game.
Yep.
There's so many different things. And then play action on top of that. That's why at least pistol or under center would have been better there, in my opinion.
Stack twins down here on the near side, standing on the seam. And we're going to have a timeout, it looks like. Yeah, timeout Del City. 10-19 in the first half. And we're going to go to commercial break since they got timeout. Stay with us. You're watching Del City football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Johnny Colt back live with you. Up the middle is 5. Caleb Blackwolf breaks a couple tackles inside the 50 down to about the 40. That's first down. I know that. About the 42-yard line. You know, one thing about Blackwolf, he's a north-south kind of runner. But when he cuts it and he breaks it, he's got some jets, Colton.
Yeah, oh, he sure does. There's no doubt. He rushed for 1,000 yards last year at El Reno as a freshman, so he's a big-time player. John, something to kind of look at it. I have not seen Ricklet Holmes play tonight, and so we don't get an injury report or anything like that, but that's something to note.
Yeah, that is something to note. I'll look down there and see if I see him. Play call is against the Eagles, false start. Yeah, I don't know, but, back to talking about coming up behind the center with the quarterback. There's also, when you do that, at least this is some thought on it, those two linemen that are on each side of the center, they got a little bit more grit knowing you're coming their way.
Yeah.
And, I don't know, you say, they always have the same amount of grit, but there's nothing, when they know that you're going to be right there coming up behind them. There's nice shot by Kortner down the middle. And nice pitch catch, about 30 yards on that.
Palmer.
That was number 3.
Yeah.
Katie Palmer. Nice pass. I love that pass. That was good.
Yeah.
I found him out there and just put it on a rope. Nice pitch catch.
I like working the middle of the field.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like your point there, John. I mean, you're right. It makes things easier, right?
Yeah.
It makes things more simple, is all it is.
Motion right to left. Kortner hands it off to Caleb Blackwolf. He's got plenty of room and plenty of green and plenty of black end zone at his feet right now. So Caleb Blackwolf, touchdown. Looked like that was about a 17-yard touchdown run to Caleb Blackwolf at 8:56 in the first half. That puts 40 points on the board as the southpaw kicker. Rios, also a soccer kid, comes in to attempt the extra point.
Blackwolf having a heck of a day.
Heck of a day. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So we'll call it 41-0 over the Rangers right now. 8:56 left in the first half, and we're going to go to break. You're watching Del City football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and ask yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light, and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it?
Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes, call Rob and Will.
Yeah, over to Colton.
Yeah, back for the Madison's Country Cooking Kickoff here by Tony Rios. Tony Rios has had a pretty nice night tonight kicking off. See if he can do it again.
Yeah, pretty much pooch kick to the sideline. Look at that. That guy's got it down. 25-yard line. Nope, that didn't go too far. A couple yards before he stopped at about the 30-yard line. Yeah, so his kicking coach is also his soccer coach, Colton.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the wide receiver and the kicking coach is Coach Wilson, Brandon Wilson. Great guy. He's also a PE teacher. And I think he might be sending a lot of the offensive plays in down there, as I recall. Jarvis Kelly, of course, motioning his defensive signals into the defense at this time. Rangers have the ball 1st and 10 at the right on the 30-yard line.
When Jarvis Kelly
hash mark
has really done a good job.
Oh, yeah, he has.
With this team. He's a guy, we probably don't talk about him, or at least I don't talk about him enough. He's done a really good job coaching this defense, and, you know, I like some of the schemes that he has.
Yep, and there's a little swing pass out there again. Number 2, trying to find a little running room. It's kind of hard out there. That's Kamari Sanders, one of his favorite receivers. Bring up 2nd down. No gain on the play. The ball, matter of fact, the ball is going to be spotted. Yeah, still spotted at the 30-yard line. Jacoby just pointed out that we have Ladanian and we have Rodney Fields down there. Both those kids up at OSU. I don't know. They both on a red shirt, or anybody know?
I believe they're both red shirting.
Okay.
Yeah, they are the future of the Cowboys, and boy, they could use them now.
I was just going to say those kids were really good here last year. Ladanian, who was the OSN Player of the Year. And not only that, but he had a 4.0, and he was an academic player of the year as well.
Boy, yeah. Good job again. Mukes and Akadari in there. Mukes and Akadari, both those guys have had nice nights, but making some plays. Got to like that.
Back to that of the year banquet that we had. That's when Colton was he was selected as the OSN Commentator of the Year, and Colton was home doing a birthday or something with his kids, so I got to accept it in his behalf. So that was a great honor for me.
Yeah.
I got up there, man, but I thought, this is awesome.
That was awesome. That was really cool. I appreciated it.
Oh, yeah, you bet. So well deserved. And then at the same time, I got to sit there when they said Ladanian Fields, OSN Player of the Year, and I'm going, yeah, that's Del City. Okay, so the Rangers come out with a tight doubles formation. And quarterback back to pass. He's looking across the middle on the slant. Now he's rolling to the right, outside of the pocket. He's going to keep it out here before he's brought down inside around, we'll call it the 25-yard line. No gain on the play, as a matter of fact, so that'll bring up 3rd down.
You know, John, you were talking about that banquet, and I watched it, obviously.
4th down, I'm sorry.
My daughter was on the verge of my wife was on the verge of going into labor with my daughter.
Oh, so, that's what it was. That's right. Sorry.
I didn't want to drive all the way to Lawton and get caught. But watching that, one of the things I just wish I could have been there, because I think my suit would have been almost as good as Ladanian's, you know. that red suit that he was wearing was pretty sharp.
Oh, boy, he looked good, didn't he? And Ladanian had his family there. It was really cool. You know, his mom was down there and some other relatives, and Ken, it was awesome. All right, so there's the kick, almost blocked. It's a nice, good punt in the middle of the field. It's going to take Ranger bounces all the way inside we'll call it the 25-yard line, where it'll be Del City Fighting Eagle football, 1st and 10, 5:32 in the first half. And as I said, this first half is brought to you, the second quarter is brought to you by Bobby Lewis Insurance. We always like to give these sponsors their day, because they paid so that we can get up here and bring you live action of your Fighting Eagles. And our second quarter is dedicated to Christy Cooper, and you'll have a chance to meet Christy at the beginning of the half before Pride of Del City plays. And you got to stay tuned for that interview because Christy Cooper is an all-star performer, has been at Del City for a long time, and that's why Del City Stuco is considered one of the best, if not the best, student council organization in the state of Oklahoma. So it looks like we're going to go to a commercial break. Timeout. 5:27 left in the first half. 41-0. Your Eagles on top. You're watching the Oklahoma Sports Network.
I am here to contest the new Whata Wings from Whataburger. What? Real wings have bones. And these boneless wings are actually premium chicken tender bites tossed in one of Whataburger's famous sauces. Honey butter, honey barbecue, buffalo, or
sweet and spicy.
And now Nashville hot? Those do not turn these Whata Wings into real wings. I know what a real wing is. That. It's not
Whata Wings. Whataburger, Whata Wings. It's Whata Wings.
Johnny Colton back live with you here on a great Friday homecoming night. Del City High School, Robert F. Kalsu Memorial Stadium. Rangers coming out. And the Eagles are going to run doubles again with back offset motion to the right. Back to pass as Courtner setting up a screen over on the left side to Caleb Blackwolf. He's got running room and a lot of it. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, and he was given good chase by the Rangers before he steps into the end zone for the touchdown.
Flag. Got a flag down. It's at the 44-yard line, a block in the back.
Yeah.
Didn't need to do it, I don't think. I thought I saw it, but Coach Jones didn't agree with it. The white hat tonight is Jeff Murray. I'm sure he appreciates me just throwing his name out there. But
I remember Jeff Murray. That's him, huh? Yeah, I remember him from back in the day.
I got to tell you, the white hat gave our PA announcer a sheet of paper with their name on it. It says OSN live stream. It gives them their names. We have not gotten this very many times.
No.
But he told Mike Patton, he said, make sure you tell those guys if they're going to talk bad about us, at least get our names right. So there you go, Jeff.
There you go.
But I didn't see it, so it was really close to a block in the back on the one I saw. But Coach Jones didn't agree.
Yeah.
But I think it's something Coach Jones can get over up 41-0 right now. So.
That instant replay was brought to you by Joe and Greg at Gregory's Sporting Goods. And here we go. Quick stop route up there, top of your screen. Running room inside, 45-yard line before he's taken down. And who was it? Is that Maishawn maybe?
I can't tell.
I can't either. It's hard to see the black numbers on the red uniforms there. Yeah, I really can't see it. It was a nice pitch catch, a nice run after the catch.
Mm-hmm. It sure was. I still can't see the number, John. I see him standing there, but I can't see his number. So
yeah, me neither.
Ain't that something? There we go. It was Chester.
Chester, okay. All right, so 1st and 10. Ball's at the 45-yard line. Eagles on top. 4:25 left in the first half. And empty backfield. Trips on the short left, and he's going to take it around the left side. He's got some running room. Breaks it outside across the midfield. And Cash Courtner falls forward to about the 44. They're going to call it a first down. Pick up about 11 on the play.
Good tackle by Isaiah Papa there. Came in low, made sure he took Cash down. But, John, something, I don't know if you're wanting to get to this now, but you met some pretty cool people tonight. Is that right?
Yeah.
Down in the stands?
Yeah,
so,
that was fun.
I don't know if you had a plan on when you wanted to talk about that, but I just happened to look down and see them down there. So
yeah, so Jacoby, do you have that picture of that family that I took of? Okay, we'll do it like
there it is. It's up.
Oh, you've got it. Okay, everybody, you're looking on the screen there, and those folks, that's the Billiou family. And the one on your left is Larry, and his wife is Judy, and then Lori, their daughter, on the right, who also has a daughter here, Abby, who goes to school. Now, listen to this, you guys. This is all good stuff. They were the first ones here. The stadium is empty. Nobody in the bleachers, and there they come, okay? And they sit in the same place every single home game. And Colton and I are up here in Jacoby, and we said, hey, those people are always here. And it comes about an hour before the game, right, Colton?
Yeah.
And anyways, they've been coming since 1981, 44 years. They've been watching Fighting Eagle football. Back to pass. Kortner looking down the seam. He's got a receiver. Ooh. Looking at, I think it was Caleb Blackwell out of the backfield. Maybe not.
I think it was Palmer. Yeah. Okay. That is a really cool story, John.
Yeah.
And, you know, this is the first season I've really noticed it. I've probably noticed it before and just forgot, but it was funny because I noticed it when I walked in tonight. I saw them walking at the same time, and I thought, I wonder who they are.
Yeah.
Because I've seen them all season. And, of course, you know, you went down there and talked to them, and I just thought that was really cool. I'm really glad you did that. That's a really cool part of the broadcast. I love stuff like that.
Oh, I do too. I mean, after all, why do we do this? We do this for Del City, right?
That's right.
You bet. Okay, so here we go. We got motion from left to right with Maishan, and they number 2 in there, and Wildcat kind of tight-roping it down the sidelines. Number 2 is DeMarion Turner. He's going to pick up about 6 on the play. Ball will be around spotted at the 39-yard line. Will be second down and about, we'll call it 5. Or, I'm sorry, third down. Is that right?
Yeah, third down.
Third down.
Cash Kortner came out of the game. The throw that he made there where he had Palmer cutting across kind of on a post route there, Coach Jones was not happy with the throw. He put it on a laser, and he really wanted him to put more touch on that.
Oh, yeah.
And,
good observation.
That's why Cash is on the sidelines. Again, that is the kind of stuff, John, that, and I say this, and I know that Cash is that kind of kid because I've talked to him and I've met him. He wants to be coached hard, and that's how you get coached hard right there. You learn.
Yeah, and there we go with Turner again. He takes the ball. He's going to run it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown. The ball was spotted at the 40-yard line, 38-yard line. So that was a 38-yard touchdown run that you're going to see on the instant replay.
Boy, nice job.
Instant replays, by the way, are brought to you by Greg and Joe at Gregory Sporting Goods, your top shop for any and all sporting goods.
Turner's another really good athlete.
Yeah.
Boy, once he gets a step, again, just like so many of these Eagles, when they get that step, it's pretty darn tough to catch up to them.
They're off to the races. Oh, you can't do that. That's not allowed.
Last time I checked.
Yeah.
So that'll be an offsides call. But, you know, back to what I was saying with Coach Jones and Cash there, you know, if you're a player and you take those kind of things personal, you know, you're not going to be successful. And so you just have to take it as hey, he's coaching me, and that's how I'm going to get better. And I know that's the way Cash is.
Yep.
And that's the way Coach Jones is as a coach.
Snap, ball down, kick is up, and the kick is good. Put another point on the board. There's 47 plus 1. Immediately after the half, we're going to have Christy Cooper up here in our press box. You're not going to want to miss listening to Christy talk about our school. And there's no bigger fan of Del City than Christy. So we're going to go commercial break. You're watching Del City football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Cooking kickoff. Right to left on your screen. 3 minutes left on the board. First half. And southpaw kick. A little pooch kick to the near side. Taken at about the 27-yard line before he is tackled by Jay Sean, I think it was. Right, Colton? Yeah, Jay Sean McAllister, last week's Robert Kalsu Legacy Group Player of the Game.
Yeah, it was. Sorry, John.
You're good.
We had a text that the audio went out, but it went out for just 5 seconds there. Sorry about that. But yeah, he was our player of the game last week. Got to talk with him again. His family legacy here at Del City athletically is pretty cool, and he's trying to continue building on that and become the first one in his household to win a state championship in football.
I know. I love that. That's so cool.
That is neat. They've got a lot of rings, a lot of hardware over there.
Yeah, they sure do. Okay. Top of the screen, you got trips and single receiver down here. Back to pass. And he's flushed out of the pocket, rolling to his left before he's going to be taken down.
That's a sack lunch!
There's another sack lunch by Mike Patton. You get the number there?
Christian Akadari,
okay.
On the
and
sack.
You said his name a few times tonight, Colton.
Yeah, he's had a nice night.
He's having a good night.
A lot of these Eagles on defense have had a really good night and just really have overwhelmed the Rangers, not let the Rangers get any momentum whatsoever offensively, other than, obviously the one pass interference penalty that they had. It's been a pretty clean night defensively for Del City. Minute 54 to go until halftime, 48-0 the score here. And it's second down and a long way to go. Boy, Tulsa Hale needs to get the ball all the way to the 36-yard line. They're backed up to their own 14.
Rangers bring out doubles. Motion to the right. There's the quick stop. And again, it's Sanders. He's not going to go too far. He's going to be brought down around the 12-yard line. So, you're talking about Christian Akadari like nonstop up here. I'm going to turn to Christy Cooper because she knows all those princes and princesses out there. Wasn't Christian one of the princesses? So there you go. He needs to be a homecoming princess or prince every game, right?
That's right.
I mean, look what he's doing out here.
He's had a heck of a night.
Yeah,
he's been pretty good all season long, but tonight he is really stepping into his role and doing it well. And those are the kind of things you want to see as the season goes on. You want to see more players start to really develop and continue to get better as we have a timeout being called with 51 seconds left. So we'll take a timeout as well. Del City up 48-0 here with just a few seconds left until halftime. Don't go anywhere. Stay with us on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Johnny Colton back live with you. We got 51 seconds in the first half. Again, Christy Cooper and Pam, the cafeteria lady, are going to talk on the headset here as we end the first half. And tough snap. Quarterback's just going to take it and throw it out of bounds, it looks like. That'll stop the clock at 45 seconds left. That'll bring up fourth down, fourth down, long, so it'll be punting situation. Eagles will get the ball back again. And, of course, they've been scoring quite regularly on first and second possession, or first and second down on the possession, so don't be surprised they try to break one free, put a few more points on the board. Rangers in punt formation. Play clock at 30. And they won't start the game clock until the ball is snapped. Eagles are looking to the sideline. They got a play call from the sideline. Another sub in at the top of your screen for the Rangers. Looks like one of the backs on the end. And there's the snap. There's the kick. And the kick was not blocked. Tried to. It was taken at the 40-yard line. Fair catch. Nice job by Maishawn Graham. Or it'll be Eagles ball. 1st and 10. 39 seconds. So we'll see what Coach Jones, by the way, might as well say a couple things about Coach Jones. You know, he, of course, he's a great coach. Everybody knows that. He's a defensive mind, played defense up there at Oklahoma State University, and he is a powerhouse on this campus. Not just as a football coach, he's athletic director too, but just as a man. He is a great example for all these young kids in our school. Everybody loves Coach Jones because you know what? You got to get it right. And if you don't get it right, you're going to hear about it or he's going to hold you accountable. That's the way Coach Jones operates. And what do we got here? Looks like a timeout. Timeout by the Rangers. Okay, so that's their third timeout. We're going to go ahead to commercial break while we can to recognize our sponsors. 39 seconds left. Eagles on top 48-0. You're watching Del City Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Back live, Johnny Colton, back to pass. Looking across the middle, he's got a receiver down here on the 20 inside the red zone, 19-yard line, and it was complete. So move the sticks, first down, 33 seconds on the scoreboard. Nice grab, really nice pitch catch, good delivery by Cash. And the Eagles come up to the line on the far side is you got doubles out there. Back to pass. In the corner of the end zone. Nice ball before it's wrestled out of bounds. I'm trying to see who the quarterback is.
I believe it's Overton that just checked in, John. It's
okay,
Sincere
you're right.
Overton, the freshman.
Yeah.
Boy, that
nice ball.
Was it? Yeah, both of them, honestly, were good passes. Bright future there for him.
You bet. Play call is in. You got a couple of coaches down there. You got the decoys and you got the real guys that are giving the play calls. All right, so trips down here on the near side, all outside the hash on the left side. Single receiver up top, back to pass. Overton's looking across the middle. He's got a receiver, number 9, who scoots it close to the end zone. Ball's on the ground. Looks like the ball will be down probably around the 1-yard line. Yeah, we'll call it the 1-yard line before he lost. The ball was on the ground. The ground cannot cause a fumble. So first down. 4, 3, 2. They're just going to let it go to halftime. So what we're going to do is we're going to.
I think Del City took time out there, John.
Okay.
Actually. Yep. Not quite halftime yet.
Yeah, I didn't know what was going on here. Although on the far side of the, I don't know.
Well,
I wonder if it.
Timeout called on the field by the Eagles.
Yeah, I mean Tulsa Hale is going to the locker room, but
yeah.
I don't blame them. I'd try too, but I think that
they missed. I
think they got the timeout. The clock just ran to 0, but there should still be around 5 seconds left on the clock.
Right, I think you're right.
6 seconds, in fact, they fixed it now.
Yep,
so
there it is. All right, this will be the last play of the quarter, of the half. Wildcat.
And I liked that pass from Overton. He got it over the middle. You know, he didn't have a choice. If he would have tried to throw it into the end zone, he could have thrown an interception. They had two high safeties, and they were both kind of cheating to the corner of the end zone. So he took his time, saw that, looked it off, and checked it down to Manny, and Manny Davis did the rest. The ball did come loose there at the end, but they marked him down. So let's see if Del City can punch this one into the end zone and finish off this drive to go to half.
And he's going to keep it. It's Turner up the middle, Turner in the end zone, Turner touchdown. So put half 100 up there. Call it 48-54 now. On for the extra point is Rios. Referee is motioning to the clock keeper, I think, to let it run. Although they'll let it run in the extra point here, I'm sure. The band is getting ready down there, so we will do a very, very quick commercial break. And then we'll come back live with Christy Cooper and then Pam right after Christy, the cafeteria lady. The ball's up, and the ball is good. Time expired, 54. Let's put one more up there, call it 55. There it is. And we're going to go to a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we'll have a couple of big interviews for you. And stay with us. You're watching Tennessee Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
John, back live with you here. The band is making its way to the far side of the field where they will enter from the far side of the field, visitor side. And as they're getting ready for their show, I am absolutely delighted, Eagle Nation, to bring you live Christy Cooper. Yay. Yeah, everybody's going, yay! So Christy Cooper, for those of you who don't know it, she's our student council sponsor. She's awesome. I mean, there are so many words that describe her, and they begin with A. Awesome, absolutely awesome, and you go on and on. She's a great lady as well, and I can't wait to hear from her. So, Christy, thank you for joining us in the booth.
Thank you.
Christy, you had a busy day. Can you tell Eagle Nation a little bit about your day?
Well, I got here at 6:30.
Yeah, that sounds
And then
right.
we put a pep rally together. The pep rally lasted about an hour. Then we had a little tiny break. We had to clean, and then we had the parade. Then we had to clean again, and then we had the coronation. So it's been a full day.
Oh, wow. You know, I thought today's pep rally was really good.
I thought it was really fun,
Christy
too.
puts together all those pep rallies, and, you know, it's kind of hard sometimes to get everybody involved. And yet today, as I looked around the gym, I thought that quite a bit of the gym was pretty involved in what was going on and engaged in their classes, and that's always so refreshing when I see that. So, Christy, how long you been at Del City High School?
This is my 20th year.
Is that right? Your 20th
year?
So that means you'll get a little recognition at the end. They'll give you a little piece of paper that says thanks for 20 years or something like that?
Pretty much.
Christy, now you started out not in student council, but math, right?
Yes, I was. My college degree is in advanced mathematics.
Wow.
And so I taught Algebra 1, Algebra 2, pre-calc, all of it.
And I know when I got here about 7 years ago, you were doing student council stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then a few times the principal said, "Where's Coop at?" And somebody said, "Oh, she's down in the teacher's lounge tutoring some kid."
Yeah.
And I was like, "God, that lady is amazing." So Coop, I know you got a son over at Choctaw High School.
Yep.
And you're very, very proud of. Why don't you talk about him?
Oh, he's a kid. No, he's in band. He's in cross country. He's at Choctaw. We did try to get him to come here, but when he was in elementary, we gave him the choice. Did he want to go to school with friends, or did he want to stay in the district? And he said he wanted to go to school with friends in the neighborhood, and he's at Choctaw High School now.
Yeah, it's fun to hear you talk about him when he's running cross country. You always Facebook and tell us all. That's always exciting, and I really hope that you get to spend time with him at his different events.
Oh yeah, we got. I'm very, very, very lucky. We have a village for him. He's an only child, and all 4 grandparents are within 5 miles of our house.
Good.
My husband, me. There is always somebody at every one of his events.
Yeah, the reason I say that is because it seems like you're at our school all the time.
Yeah.
So, Coop, let's talk a little bit about Del City. You love this place.
Yes.
I mean, you run this place.
Mm-hmm.
What is it about Del City that keeps you here? You could be in college teaching. You could be any other high school, but you stay here. So what is it, the Del City thing that keeps you here?
It has that. The city has that small town atmosphere, but it's in the city still, and I'm a city person, so I like the small town atmosphere at the same time having the city. But with the kids and stuff like that, it's just real here. It's very diverse of all aspects, and every day is completely new. The kids are all completely different, and they're accepting of each other. It's the city of Del City and the high school. It's like we're in this really weird bubble, and then when they leave, they find out, oh, wait a minute, it's not as welcoming thing, but it's just really welcoming and peaceful here.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree with you 100%. Let's see. We got 2 more before the band.
Okay.
The first one is you get shout-outs. Whoever you want to give a shout-out to. I know you got a whole bunch of fans out there, but who is going to get the Christy Cooper shout-out of today's homecoming game?
I am going to give it actually to Guy Mitchell in our drama department.
Oh, you are so cool.
They
Always
are
thinking
competing at state tomorrow at 8:30 at Southmore tomorrow. So if everybody can just scream break a leg for our drama kids.
Break a leg.
You don't say good luck, I learned that. But it's break a leg, and they are going to do fantastic.
Oh, that is so cool. And that's typical Christy Cooper, always recognizing somebody else that coming on downstream doing great things. Now, I know that you and former Principal Hale are great friends.
Yes.
And they are listening. So what do you want to say to Gina Hill?
I
got
miss
it.
you. No. Hi, friend. Text me. Call me.
Oh, that's so cool. Well, Christy, thank you for coming up tonight. I know you're busy still doing other homecoming stuff, but thank you for all that you do for our school. You truly love this place, and your energy, your attitude is all so contagious.
Thank you.
And we all feed off of you, so never always keep that game face on, okay?
I'm tired.
Thank you for coming up.
Thank
and
you.
for homecoming. Great homecoming.
All right. Thank you very much.
Okay, we got Pam, who's going to come up here pretty soon. She's going to put the headset on. And we're going to be watching as I talk to Pam. Yeah, they're doing their entrance here. Pam, you up headset?
Yes, sir. I got
All
it
right. So, Pam, what's your last name again? I'm sorry.
Emmanuel.
That's right, Pam Emmanuel. She told me that today. So, Pam, we're gonna sneak in some questions while the band is doing some things. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So, first thing, everybody, Pam is our cafeteria lady. And what a great job she does. She is an amazing, her staff. She's going to talk about her staff. She's going to give shout-outs to all her staff here in a little bit. But it looks like they're bringing the instruments up, and let's listen in to the Pride of Del City. Wow. We're gonna go back to them, but I wanted to tell you all that Mr. Norman Mr. Handy are the new directors of the Del City Pride of Del City Band. They are out here every single day, 6 o'clock in the morning, lights on the football field, and they practice till the end of first period, which is 8:30 in the morning, and they are getting really good. I think everybody out there would agree. Those kids have been working hard under some great leadership, and they are doing great. So here we are. Go back to the field and listen to the Pride of Del City. Okay, Eagle Nation. Wow, that was a great performance by the Pride of Del City. Those kids work hard, and it shows out there on the playing field when it all matters, all that hard work. We salute them, and we appreciate them, what they do for our high school. Okay, up here in the press box, we got 6 minutes left in the first half, in the halftime. And with me is Pam Emanuel. And Pam, like I was telling you, she's our cafeteria lady. Perhaps the most important person in the school, Pam.
Yes.
So, Pam, I know you and I have talked a lot, and I really appreciate everything you do for our school. But tell me, what keeps you, what drives you to be the best cafeteria lady and the best staff and team in what you do for our kids?
Well, it's more than just feeding the children. You also want to say good morning to them. You want to make sure that they also feel that they're loved. And so I greet them with good morning. I say, how you doing? They give me a smile. And so it's just more than meals. But one thing I do want to share, this is the first year that every child gets to eat free.
Right.
And so everybody gets a free breakfast and a free lunch. And I am so excited about that. And so that everybody gets a meal. And then the morning time they can come back. We don't know when kids eat and when they don't, but I know they're going to get a meal when they're coming through Del City High School cafeteria.
Yeah, Pam, you are so true. When you talk about the fact that you say hi to every kid. I come in there occasionally to get a bowl of cereal, and I hear you very sincerely, telling these kids that, how you doing and how can I help you? And I mean, you're really a genuine person. And so, of course, with you is a great staff.
Yes,
so
there is.
Can you tell us a little bit about your staff?
I have Michelle. She's my cook. I have Miss Ann. Miss Ann's been with the school for 25 years.
Wow, okay.
And then I have Miss Verna. And that's my dream team.
That's your dream team. They do a great job, yeah.
Yes, they do a great job. And so we all come together so we can feed the children.
What time do you come in the morning?
6:30.
6:30, and you get everything all set up.
Yes, ma'am.
And so you feed them breakfast and then lunch as well.
Lunch. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, let me ask you a little bit about, I saw you recently out at the Filipino restaurant there.
Yes, sir.
You come bopping in there, cheering everybody up, a big smile on your face, and I'm like, oh, Pam. And so what was your connection to all those folks?
That young lady, she goes to my church, and her mother just recently bought that business.
Okay.
And so they opened up a restaurant. The food is delicious.
Okay. If you want to do a shout out to that business and tell us about it, you're welcome to do that. Oh, okay. So here's what I'd also like to know a little bit about. How long have you been in the food service business?
It's been 12 years.
You've been doing it 12 years.
Yes,
and what
sir.
can I ask what you did before that?
I was a registered dental assistant for 23 years.
Really?
Yes, sir.
From dental assistant and now to being the cafeteria lady.
Yes, sir.
Wow. I feel like I ought to write a poem about you, the cafeteria lady. I bet it would be pretty good. So, Pam, do you enjoy coming and watching these kids play football?
Yes, I do.
I know you do.
Because I know their names. And
Yeah.
hi, Miss Pam. And so I have a relationship with them. It's just more than feeding them. So I'm excited to be out here today. They don't recognize me. They're like, is that you, Miss Pam? Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
so
gosh.
I'm excited to be here tonight and to cheer them on.
Did you see them all dressed up in their Sunday best out there? I bet that really made you smile.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
Yeah,
So I'm excited tonight to be here.
Job. So, Pam, Del City High School is Del City High School, and there's reasons that people like being here. What is your reason for staying here at Del City High School?
I love it. My daughter
I love
graduated.
hearing you say that.
My daughter graduated here from 2014.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, she graduated high school, but I love Del City. It's a small community. It was where I was sent, and so where you're sent, you stay. I'm planted, and I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, that is cool. Well, we hope you don't go anywhere for a long, long time. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been listening to Pam Emanuel. She loves our kids. She feeds our kids, and she gives them good food, as a matter of fact. And we just so much enjoy having you in our cafeteria. Thank you for all that you do, and thank you for making the trip up to talk to Eagle Nation in the press box. Have a great night.
You too.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so from there, we're going to go ahead and go to a commercial break. And when you come back, we're at 1:42 on the clock, and we'll probably have 3 minutes after that. So we'll have some Eagle football here in about 5 minutes. Stay with us. You're watching Del City Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Whataburger's new Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double.
Sounds like a 5-alarm fire.
Not really, Frank. The jalapeno cream cheese, jalapeno ranch, and pickled jalapenos give it a pleasant heat.
So like a 4-alarm?
Nope. It's a delicious controlled blaze.
Like a little kitty stuck in a tree alarm.
Nah, hotter than that. Let's say the 2.5 alarm Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. I think the pole's broken.
It's just a little.
State Representative Max Wolfley.
As a longtime Middale teacher, coach, and parent, I first ran for the legislature to ensure taxpayer dollars appropriated for education actually made it all the way to the classroom. That concern hasn't changed and seems even more important today. Thank you for giving me the privilege of serving the people of our district.
Max Wolfley, looking out for educators, seniors, veterans, and all of us. Recorded in our kitchen after midnight. Can you tell?
Experience the best wash in town at Tommy's Express. You'll love our open and bright tunnels, easy loading flat belt conveyor, unlimited membership, and free vacuums and mat washers. Experience the difference and visit Tommy's Express today.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and ask yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes,
Call Rob and Will.
I am here to contest the new Whataburger from Whataburger. What? Real wings have bones. And these boneless wings are actually premium chicken tender bites tossed in one of Whataburger's famous sauces. Honey butter, honey barbecue, buffalo, or
Sweet and spicy.
and now Nashville hot? Those do not turn these Whata wings into real wings. I know what a real wing is. That snow.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
If you've lived in Oklahoma long enough, you'll know that we get extreme weather. With that extreme weather comes hail damage to your roof and an insurance claim. When that happens, there's not a better company to deal with on your insurance claim than Cantrell Roofing and Construction. Since 1987, Cantrell Roofing and Construction has proven to be the best in the business. And always remember, got hail? Call Cantrell.
Welcome back to the Oklahoma Sports Network. It's almost time for the second half here as the Del City Eagles are taking the field. I'm Colson Fleetwood alongside my broadcast partner John Kilty. We'll be back here in just a moment. And producing tonight, of course, as always, Jacoby Brosey, who does such a great job, carries the broadcast. His brother Cedric Brosey working the camera. Appreciate all they do for the Oklahoma Sports Network. And Jacoby, he's going to be going to do rugby tomorrow for the Oklahoma Sports Network. And so he's excited about that. So 55-0 is our score here as the second half is just about to kick off here. Tulsa Hale will be kicking from left to right on your screen. This kickoff brought to you by Madison's Country Cooking. Madison's Country Cooking is, again, kids 12 and under eat free. How could you beat that? Go check them out this week. And, of course, tomorrow you've got a lot of good football to watch, but in between games, maybe you go check them out. Go check out Madison's Country Cooking. It'll be interesting to see how Del City does receive this kick. This is their first time receiving an actual kick this evening, and so we'll see if anybody's able to spring one loose here. Referee gives the signal, so we are set to go. It is an onside kick, and it is covered up and smothered at the 46-yard line. Del City will set up shop there with good field position. Boy, good for Del City to be ready for that and not to be caught off guard by an onside kick attempt. So here comes the Eagle offense. And it does look like we'll have the freshman quarterback still in there. He came in towards the end of the first half, Sincere Overton, and looked really good. So he will be the starting quarterback in the second half. Back there with him, he's got Amani Highshaw, the junior running back. He's been playing a lot of defense tonight and doing a fine job of that. Here's the snap, going to hand it to Highshaw. Highshaw comes around the left end, gets some good blocking into Ranger territory, gets the first down to the 44-yard line. The Eagles move the sticks for one play in. John, are you back with us?
I am. I had to go on a short break there, Colton.
I understand.
Thanks for covering for me.
You do all those interviews, John, and I almost feel bad sometimes, but you're doing it, and I'm back there eating, food, and drinking Dr. Peppers. And
oh, no, it's fun. They're my peers, my fellow teachers, and I like doing it. It's a really fun time. Okay, motion right to left on your screen. Overton on a little swing out here. Let's see who it is. Colton will pick up the number here.
Yeah, Braylon Walker.
Braylon Walker forced out of bounds down here at the 30-yard line. That's all they needed for a first down. Move the sticks again.
Braylon's a good athlete. John, your halftime interview tonight was really good. I really enjoyed that, and I loved what she said. And remind me her name, Pam.
Pam, the cafeteria lady.
Emmanuel, right?
Emmanuel,
is that what she said it was?
Yeah.
So one of the things she said that really caught my attention, and I could see it in her face, and if you could have seen it at home, it meant so much to her that kids can eat for free.
Yes.
And that every single kid is getting to eat, because I can imagine beforehand how many kids she couldn't feed.
Yeah.
And now she's able to feed everybody.
You
so
think about that. That's exactly right, Colton.
Showed how much she cared.
And here we go. This is going to be let's see, is it going to be a score? Yeah. Yes, it is.
Overton.
That was a 30-yard touchdown run.
Man.
Number 16, Sincere Overton.
Sincere Overton. Yeah, he comes out running big splash touchdown run.
Tell you what, John, he's
pretty good.
He looks pretty good.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, those instant replays are brought to you by Joe and Greg at Gregory Sporting Goods. Good friends of mine, good friends of yours, good friends of the metro area here. On for the extra point is Rios, the southpaw kicker. Kick is up. The kick is good. And the scoring recap that Colton will talk about is brought to you by Casa Juanito. So we're going to take a commercial break. 9 minutes. Running clock left. 62-0 Eagles on top. You're watching Del City football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Johnny Colt back live with you. Jacoby producing, and Cedric and Eva are splitting time on the camera out there. 8-12 in the third quarter. And there's another pooch kick by Rios, the southpaw. 25-yard line taken. And before he is met head on, looks like Caleb Blackwolf on the...
Man, big hit by Blackwolf.
Yeah.
And both youngsters, Kamari Sanders, both of them were kind of talking to each other a little bit there. But man, both those guys, that was a good collision. Blackwolf has had a really, really good game tonight.
Boy, he has.
And from what I understand, he was also the Midwest City Beacon, I believe is what it's called.
Correct.
Player of the week.
That's right.
So, he keeps performing. He'll be in the running for
the coveted
the Bob Kelsey Award tonight. So
you bet. Okay, trips out to the top for the Rangers. Single receiver outside the numbers down here on the near side. And Aaron back to pass. Got a couple stout. Up. And here we go. Tip drill at the 45-yard line. That's going to pick up first down, Colton, for the Rangers.
Yeah.
On the tip drill.
Yeah, nice job. The catch was made by Deshaun Brown. I thought it was going to be picked off by Black Wolf there, as we were just talking about how good of a game he's had. He was trying to add to it. Ball went through his hands and into Brown's hands for the Ranger first down. So, Ranger offense. Let's see if they can build off of something. You're always looking for wins.
You bet.
You're down a lot. You try to just look for anything you can build off of. They still have a long season to go. They've got a couple wins on the season. So, this is one of those games. If you just look at the scoreboard, you're going to feel defeated. But if you look for little victories, you can get better as a football team. Yeah, well said, Colton. And there we got the little out route over here and shakes off a couple of tackles, cross midfield to about the we'll call it the 48-yard line. Pick up about 4 on the play. But you're right. These kids, I know that's what the coaches are telling them. By the way, if we have any viewers from Tulsa that are listening to us, you need to know that your kids are doing very well down here. The scoreboard, like Colton says, doesn't say it all. Doesn't really talk about the grit and determination that we see your players come off the line of scrimmage. And they're still playing hard, good football. And that's what you like as a coach. Try to win a play, try to win the quarter, back to pass. Looking across over here looking for the out route, but the receiver was not thinking the same thing, I don't think. 5:46 in the third quarter. By the way, this third quarter is brought to you by Buffalo Wild. No, I'm sorry, Whataburger. I think Whataburger's got this quarter. They do. They're advertising with us the entire year, so they also have the third quarter. Whataburger at 5925 Southeast 15th Street in Midwest City. And we'll finish what Whataburger has to say. They say, give your taste buds that winning feeling with the new boneless Whata Wings from Whataburger. So somebody doesn't like what is happening, and it's the Rangers. So they're going to call timeout. They call timeout, 5:06 in the third quarter. Quickly, the third quarter dedication goes to also we want to recognize our school maintenance and cleaning team. Do a great job. We recognized them last week, and I want to, again, they said they were going to be listening. So Orwan, Sam, Jack, Samnith, President, Dina, and Han. Of course, Patrick. They're a great crew, keeps our 65-year-old building spotless, and we appreciate their efforts. All right, so we're going to go to a commercial break, 5:06. You're watching Del City Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Live with you. Got third down, about 6 for the Rangers. They got trips up top side. Back to pass. Rolling to his left, being chased. Highshaw. Wow. Amani Highshaw shot out of a cannon.
Boy,
to get that
he was.
sack. And impressive play. John, our third quarter sponsor tonight, like you said, is Whataburger. And just to kind of build off of that, I actually went to Whataburger on lunch. That's kind of my Friday lunch spot.
Okay.
And today, I usually try to stay away from spicy stuff. I won't go into detail as to why, but the spicy stuff just gives me heartburn, things like that. So anyway, I went ahead and was like, you know what? My sinuses, because of allergies, were a little clogged up today, so I got the all-new Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double Spicy Burger. And let me tell you something. My sinuses opened right up.
All right.
And it was a delicious burger. So go check them out here in Del City or Midwest City, Whataburger. It's a delicious burger. Give it a shot. Get the combo. You'll enjoy it.
Very good, Colton. Okay, the Rangers on fourth down are going to have to punt. Fourth and long. Punter on for the Rangers. There's a snap. There's the kick. And the kick is up, and it's a high kick over on the far side of the field. It's going to take an Ranger bounce down to about the 30-yard line. So it's good 20 plus 20 is 40-yard kick where the ball will be spotted at the 30, 1st and 10 for the Eagles.
You also had mentioned to anybody from Tulsa who might be tuning in, and I said it last week with Tulsa Memorial. I really do mean this. I've coached a baseball team that has gotten on the other end of 20-0 run rule games. I mean, I've been on that side of it, and I've been on the side where we've run rolled people 20-0. And as a player playing football, unfortunately for me, I was on the end where we were usually in this situation playing against really good athletic football teams, and we were getting beat pretty bad. So I can relate to it. And what I can tell people is I played with guys who would give up and would be like, gosh, I'm just going to quit the football team. We're not going to win, those type of things. That's what football is so special about. The guys that continue to battle, they continue to fight, those are the guys that do special things in life. And so these young men here, if your parents are watching, your guys are still battling, and that tells me they've got a bright future, and that tells me they've got some grit and determination back there. So that's pretty cool.
Okay. I think we still got Overton in there. And motion. There's a handoff to the running back. Got a little running room, about 5-6 yards or so, out to about the 35-yard line. I think we're looking at depth right now in the lineup for the Eagles. Actually, I think towards the end of the first half we had some depth in there that we were getting some reps.
That's always pretty fun. One of the players I see in there is John Quaid Johnson, and he's a sophomore, wearing number 22. Highshaw is the one who got that last carry. And, he's been actually, every time he's come in and played running back, he doesn't really miss a beat with the rest of the running backs. He's done a nice job. But now it is Johnson in the backfield with Overton.
And we got to end around here. Oh, nice tackle.
Yeah, a great ankle tackle there.
That was Braylon Walker on the end around, but brought down. Got first down, but still a very nice tackle there by the Ranger defense. Go ahead.
Nope, you were going to say the same thing I was going to say.
Thinking like, uh-oh.
A minute 40 left to go in the third, so let's see if Del City continues to keep the ball on the ground. At this stage in the ball game, they probably obviously will be running the ball a lot, but let's see if they still decide to put the ball in the air some.
4 on the play clock. And another handoff up the middle. Whoop! And he breaks that tackle. Breaks another tackle, falls forward. A couple yards on the play. Those were a couple tough yards for the running back. I didn't get his number.
Yeah, that's Johnson again.
Okay.
Yep, the sophomore.
No gain on the play, second down.
Perhaps one of the future stars here on Friday nights for Del City. There is, Jeremiah Miles, of course, will be graduating after this season. So, that spot will start to open up a little bit for him as the season goes. And these are the type of situations where coaches look to see what you got.
Who's going to step up? Yeah. Twins down here on the near side, single receiver up top with a little pistol back there. And got the little swing pass out here to the left. Nice bit of running there by number 13. That's Braylon Walker. Braylon is a senior running back. So Braylon getting some reps here. That's good for him. He's been on the practice squad going against the ones all the time. So he certainly has earned the opportunity to get out here and play some football and have some fun. That'll probably be the last play of the third quarter.
I think you're right.
Yeah. Yeah, coach is walking down the sideline like we're going to let it run out. So they're going to take a third quarter break. We're going to take a break. Stay with us. And for the fourth quarter, you're watching Del City football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Johnny Colton back live with you.
There's Overton.
There's Overton again. Still on his feet. Breaks it inside. Oop, and he is hit pretty good out of bounds. Number 24 that hit for Nathan Hale.
Man. When he runs, John, there's some electricity in Sincere Overton's legs. I mean, there's no doubt he takes long strides when he runs.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look like he's just blazing fast, but guys sure don't catch up to him. And, you can kind of reminisce. There's, dating back to Vince Young. That's one of those type of players. Didn't look like he ran very fast, but nobody ever caught him. Just very, very long strides. And that's kind of what Overton has as well.
Motion right to left, and he's going to get it. Number 13 around the left side, breaks it back to the outside. Stiff arm, nice play, although he may have gotten a face mask on that. Flag on the play. Inside the 10, down to about the 5-yard line. We'll see what the flag's all about.
I think it's coming back.
Yeah.
Usually, it's coming back whenever the line judge throws the flag and he goes to mark the ball and he leaves his spot. That's typically how you know it's coming back. And it is. So, if you ever want to know before they give the signal, that's one way to know is if the line judge throws it, once they mark the ball, if they leave their spot, and that's when you know it's going to be coming back.
Ball spotted at the 28-yard line. So it'll be first and long, about first and 16, it looks like. Fourth quarter, 10:35. And there we go. The running back doesn't go anywhere this time. Tries to go off the right side. The running back is number 22 for the Eagles, Joe Quay Johnson, sophomore.
Good tackle by Sire Brown. Came across the end untouched and was able to wrap up and make a good tackle for a loss. Nice job.
Second down and long.
10 minutes to go, pretty much on the dot here in the ball game. John, this game seems like it's been a pretty long one.
Yeah, it does. These always do kind of seem pretty long, especially homecoming.
Sure.
And really, in reality, they got homecoming done, and we started on time.
No, yeah, they did their part. We get here a little earlier for homecoming and get set up, I guess. So It just seems that way for us. But
motion, back to pass. Little swing route out here to number 6. Number 6 is Amante Highshaw. Brought down, no gain on the play. Third down.
Third and long. Right here, if I'm Coach Jones, I understand either way, but I would let your quarterback try to work the ball down the field, see if you can't pick up a first down here. Coach Jones usually pretty aggressive, especially now that you got some guys that are down on the depth chart a little bit. You're trying to work them in with experience. This is kind of like a scrimmage for them at this point. So they're trying to get better and learn, because here's the deal. If somebody does, get hurt, hopefully that doesn't happen, but next man up. And you want that next man up to be able to get some of these in-game reps. So this is a situation where Overton, maybe you try to look to give him an opportunity to throw something down the field.
Yep, good point, Colton. We'll say a long play that came in. Play call was watching the coaches on the sideline. There's a snap, back to pass. You're right. Throws the ball deep down the far seam. Ooh, in and out of the hands. That's a nice ball. Threw that ball 40 yards in the air to the corner of the left end of the end zone, far side. Fourth down.
Yeah, that was a pretty good ball. It wasn't it was not a perfect spiral, but still, he put the ball where it needed to be. I thought maybe from this angle, again, I don't have a good angle for that, but it looked like possible pass interference there on the play. The intended receiver out there was Quincy Hill, and Quincy was running a hard route, tried to stick an arm out there to grab it, just couldn't quite get it. Looked from here he was being grabbed, but again, don't have a good look at it. There was 2 officials with great looks at it, so they know better than I do there.
Play clock is not moving. There it goes. And there's a new back offset to the left. Back to pass. Looking across. Oh, he's got a wide open receiver down there at the 10-yard line. Red zone time. First down time for the Eagles. Nice pitch catch. A couple shout-outs here real quick, Colton.
First down!
Ronnie James You know, everybody remembers Ronnie James, All-American wrestler, teacher, 37 years at Del City High School, recovering from a knee operation, I believe. And Ronnie always tunes in with us. And, Ronnie, we miss you around Del City High School. And we wish you well. Of course, the Hills are always watching, Gunny, Chief Hill, and also former principal Gina Hill. They're always watching on their big wide screen out there on their patio. Jessica Hodges, going to talk about Jessica here a little bit, former Palm coach at Del City, now at Shawnee. There's balls on the ground, and it looks like at the last minute a Ranger jumped on top of it.
Coach Jones isn't going to be happy about that. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
You know, John, I think that's pretty cool. Obviously, the people at home, they can't hear this, but I could hear it. I took my headset off to hear it. I heard a chant going. I was wondering where that chant was coming from. There is a few fans over there on the Tulsa side. They had a Let's Go Rangers chant going, and how about that?
That is really cool.
Maybe that chant willed their guys into to getting that turnover. So, yeah, that is neat. I mean, that's cool because they're seeing the same thing we're seeing. This team's not giving up. They're still out there playing hard, and so they're trying to make sure that they're getting some noise over there. That's pretty good stuff.
Yeah, great job, Colton, bringing that up. That's pretty awesome. Shout out to the other side, the Rangers, Tulsa Hale. Back to pass. Got receiver across the middle on the slant. In and out of his hands. He's hit pretty hard. Contact there. Incomplete pass.
Walter Franklin, I think, was the one who came in on that hit. He's a sophomore, and unfortunately the hit was a very, very hard one, and the player's a little shaken up. So we'll take a break. 6:27 left to go in the ball game. 62-0 our score. We'll be right back on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Whataburger's new Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double.
Sounds like a 5-alarm fire.
Not really, Frank. The jalapeno cream cheese, jalapeno ranch, and pickled jalapenos give it a pleasant heat.
So like a 4-alarm?
Nope. It's a delicious controlled blaze.
Like a little kitty stuck in a tree alarm.
Nah, hotter than that. Let's say the 2.5 alarm Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. I think the pole's broken.
New Whataburger Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. It's just a little hot.
State Representative Max Wolfley.
As a longtime Mid-Del teacher, coach, and parent, I first ran for the legislature to ensure taxpayer dollars appropriated for education actually made it all the way to the classroom. That concern hasn't changed and seems even more important today. Thank you for giving me the privilege of serving the people of our district.
Max Wolfley, looking out for educators, seniors, veterans, and all of us.
Johnny Colt back live with you with Cedric, Jacoby's brother, on the producing end this time, doing a good job with the computer. Of course, Jacoby is ever so close in his mentorship. Back to pass. They're trying to get the clock to go and blew the whistle, and I don't think anybody knew what was going on. We'll try it again. Yep. Second down, 10. There we go. Start the clock.
The referee had to put the ball in play. That was the stoppage.
Approaching 6 minutes on the clock. 62-0. Eagles on top. Nice run out to the 15-yard line. Pick up about 5 on the play. Colton, I just want to finish this a couple quick shout-outs to some people here. Jessica Hodges, I was telling you about, she's a former Palm coach who decided to go over to Shawnee High School, and she's teaching science over there. And her sister is and her mom both teach at Del City High School. It's just a wonderful family. Anyway, she wanted to tell me that her husband, Jackson, and her son, Tyler, it's their birthday today. Everybody's birthdays today, looks like. Rose's birthday, Tyler, and now Jackson. And let's see what happens on the play. Back to pass. Looking down the far sideline. He's got a receiver. Oh, just overthrows the receiver out there. That looked like it had some earmarks of excellence on it, but incomplete. And so it's their birthday. So they're watching from home. Of course, Jessica, we miss you around Del City. We know you're doing great things out there at Shawnee. Say hi to Coach Madonna for us. Colton and I are big Madonna fans, and also his wife Trish, who are now teaching out there. Anyways, happy birthday to your husband and to your son.
The Rangers going for it on 4th down here.
Little out pass, and they're kind of going to get the first down. Goes out of bounds. 1 yard past the marker, so move those sticks. I just want to continue. There's a couple more on here. I like to tell everybody about them. Kelly Brown. Kelly is a very, she's always watching Eagle football, and she's always talking about that to the kids in school, and she's a great motivator, a great teacher. She has, her residence is over in Choctaw. Her kids go to Choctaw, and but she also likes Del City just because have an opportunity in Del City that she likes all those opportunities. So, Kelly Brown, if you're still watching, I don't know if you sent me this a long time ago, but thanks for all you do for the kids. Thanks for all you do for for Del City High School. You truly are one of our star performers, and we salute you every time we have a chance. 3:42 left in the ball game. This fourth quarter is brought to you by the fourth quarter. Let's see. It's brought to you by the Robert Kalsu Legacy Group. It's a group working hard to preserve the legacy of Uncommon Character by Robert Kalsu. We'll talk more about that. Got a bunch over here on the near side on the seam. Back to pass. He's got a receiver up there, and it is complete. Pick up about 3 yards. The fourth quarter is brought to us by in honor of Robert Kalsu. And, of course, those of you that have been to the stadium know that we have a heroic-size statue out there, 150% of his actual size. So it stands about 10 feet in the air with 4-foot pedestal. So it's way up there. And it's to remind all the students that character matters. Character counts. And it's not all about numbers and touchdowns. It's about how you live your life. And the way Robert Kalsu lived his, he was the only professional athlete killed in the Vietnam War. And back to pass. He does a little shake, looking for a wide receiver down the far side, incomplete. And Robert Kalsu Legacy Group is proud to announce a new project, Colton. I don't know if I've told you about this, but there were 12 other Del City high school kids during Vietnam and the War on Terror that they were killed in action. Oh. So we're going to have bronze tablets made and put up right next to Robert Kalsu there to honor all of those Del City high school students who were killed in action. 11 of them from Vietnam and 1 of them from the War on Terror. So
that's pretty cool, John.
Yeah,
that
it really is.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay. Little out route up there. Nice catch over on the far side.
Yeah, it was a heck of a catch.
Yeah.
Great diving effort there. Deion Franklin, I think, was who made that catch. You know, John, my dad and I were kind of talking this week. We were sitting down and just having a conversation about, like, who is the best Del City player of all time. And, of course, like, we were naming off some people. And, like, obviously, you know, Josh Scobie went on to have had a really good career in the NFL. But I don't think there's anybody in all these years that has probably been a better player than Robert Kalsu.
I think you might be right.
And so he, you know, not only is the best, probably the best player in Del City history, I mean, he's also, you know, all the accomplishments he had outside of that. So that statue just means a lot in every category.
Yeah. Well said, Colton. That's exactly right. You know, fans, as you watch the play, we just, you know, I mean, think about it. It was July 21st, 1970, that he was killed in Vietnam, and on Rickcourt Hill. Very, very, very bad firefight there. And so that was 54 years ago, Colton. 54 years ago that happened, and I'm so thankful that Del City and all of Del City got together and made that thing happen, and we got that statue out there for as long as this high school is here. Back to pass is Aaron looking. Yep, he's brought down from behind.
That's a sack lunch!
I mean, every time I turn around, his story, somebody tells me a story that's from that time, and I'm like, holy cow, there's just another thing about Robert Kalsu that is just amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just time and time again.
No, it is remarkable, and again, I always encourage people, if you haven't read up on it, make sure you do so. It's a great story, and I real quick, John, I want to make sure and give Donovan Dominguez a nice shout-out for that sack that he just got. That was pretty good, number 52. So that's the end of the ball game, John. So I'll hand it over to you. And
I'm talking away there, and I forgot about the running clock. All right, so Colton's going to go down the sideline and give the Robert Calsu Legacy Player of the Game. He hasn't told us yet who it's going to be. He'll figure it out when he gets down there. But thanks for joining us tonight, all of you from home and from Tulsa, as the players greet each other at midfield and shake hands. You know, at the end of the day, it's just a game, right? And two teams went at it, but now those two teams shake hands and get ready for another day, another game, another tomorrow, which hopefully will bring success, happiness to these kids as they continue their careers as high school football players. Jacoby, you on the headset there?
Yeah.
All right. It's always good when Jacoby gets on the headset. So, Jacoby, another great night producing. Thanks for always incorporating pictures and all that. The principal's little opener that we had there with the superintendent. But observations, we are now 4-1. No, 5-1, right?
Yeah, 5-1.
Are we 5-1?
Yeah, we count week 0, we'll be 5-1.
Yeah.
But, you know, I used to always think being undefeated was cool until you realize, like, it's not all about the undefeated season. It's just about how you finish and how you go. There's a lot of teams that I kind of noticed who had a horrible start, but ended up being championship teams. And so, like, seeing the Eagles and how they kind of like bounce back from their first week 0 is kind of impressive. They just like to get better week by week. Like you said, we learn new players, we learn new faces. Each player shows something that you never seen last week, and that's kind of what this team tells you about coaching, like, you know, adapting. You know, now I understand why Coach Jones take film crew very serious.
Yes.
Yes, you can watch film every week and you can know what to fix, what to work on. And like you say, I'm not the type of guy to brag. You know, like, I'm not the type of guy to be like, oh, man, I want all the credit. I want people to say, oh, you so good. It's crazy. Me and Colton was talking about that, and Colton was like, I kind of noticed that about you. I'm like, yeah, I don't like the bragging type. I don't like the feeling like I kind of feel awkward when people brag on me, so I kind of just be like, yeah. So I kind of think that's how Coach Jones feels. I think Coach Jones just want to play football, and you can tell he's one of those coaches. You know, it's tough love. You know, I used to not understand why I used to be so mad. Like, oh, why you getting mad at me? But now I understand. It's just tough love, man. He gets on to you on the sideline, but off the field, it's a whole different story. So that's what I like about Coach Jones, and you can just tell these players out here on the sideline. You know, you may see Coach Jones fuss at them, but it's just tough. They're just tough love. And eventually they'll get together. But this game tells you a lot about this team. And it's like homecoming. A lot of things, you know, homecoming is kind of my deal where they kind of like get distracted by a lot of things going on. But I'm ready to bounce back to next week. We'll see what's going on with next week. The rest of the season, we got a lot more opponents coming up. Then guess what? We got playoff times.
That's right.
You know, I don't like
Looking
to brag.
forward to that.
I don't like to brag, but there's no doubt in my mind that these Eagles are going back to the playoffs.
There you have it.
So
there you have it. Coming from Jacoby, that's a pretty big prediction. Jacoby knows. That's what they say. Jacoby knows.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jacoby, it's fun being up here. You know, you talking about the fact that you don't like to brag, and you don't. You're a very, very, very humble man. Your mama raised you and Cedric right. You kids just are behind the scenes, making things happen, making our broadcast really good. And all Colton and I do is just sit up here and ramble on. And, you know, we could not do this without you on that machine, I promise you. And then also with your brother who fills in on the camera and does a great job with Eva.
Yeah, that's just how my parents were. They just be like, humble yourself, especially my dad. He'd be like, work hard now, have fun later. So that's kind of like something I just adapted to, just working hard now and then eventually having fun when I'm like 30 or 40 years old. It's crazy that I talk about that. Like, one day I'm going to be like twice as everybody, just looking back like, wow.
Yeah, you're going to be like me.
It's kind of like how I talk to you, Coach, all the time. Like, you see me when I was like freshman, sophomore,
that's
and now
right.
I'm like
now
this
look
guy.
at you.
Yeah,
that's right.
Driving. You guys was here before I even got my driver's license.
That's right. Before you even had your car. Your mom would be out there at 12 o'clock at night waiting to pick you up. Yeah, I remember those days. All right, it looks like we're going to get coaches ready with.
All right, thank you, John. Here
You
with
got
Coach Jones. Coach, another convincing win tonight. And, you know, one thing that was cool is Sincere Overton got to come into the ball game and made some pretty good plays. Talk about him. He's only a freshman. And so talk a little bit about him and what you've seen from him and how much he's gotten better.
Well, Sincere has a lot of athletic ability. He's so athletic that he probably could play another position for us, safety, receiver. We got Cash, who's a sophomore, so these guys are going to be competing against each other for the next 3 years. He's fast. He has a pretty good arm, so they compete every day in practice. And it's a good feeling to know that you have even though he's a freshman, you have a backup to where if something did happen to Cash or it was a time that we had to pull Cash out, I feel like he can step in and still lead the offense and be successful. I feel like we can use him in the run game as well, so in future Wildcat situations. So it's good to have 2 young quarterbacks, I know that.
Yeah, and then also Caleb Blackwolf, a sophomore. Last year with El Reno, put up almost 1,000 yards rushing as a freshman. This season, he's been a big-time player, and he's played a lot at running back, but he's also done a lot of big-time things on defense. He did both tonight. Talk about him and how excited you are that he's only a sophomore in your program.
Yeah, Blackwell coming over here, we all knew what kind of player he could be. He's rated like the number 2 or 3 athlete in his class. Rickland and Jeremiah Miles didn't play for disciplinary reasons, so it was next man up, and he took advantage of those opportunities, and we saw what he could do at running back when he's getting those touches. So that's something that we're going to see more moving in the future just because he's a special talent. Then defensively, same thing. He's getting better each week. He's getting faster because the athletes that he's competing against on a daily basis, and he's just starting to make plays. He's going to be a big-time athlete. I bet by the time he's a senior, he'll be one of the better football players in Oklahoma.
Yeah, absolutely. My last question for you before the game, you talked about homecoming. It can be a distraction sometimes. We talked about it in the booth. Big-time football teams don't let those type of things be distractions. Did you feel like it was a distraction tonight, or did you think your guys did a good job of focusing in once the game started?
I think we did a good job of focusing. We've been having some disciplinary reasons this week, so I told them before the game, we got to just get back to playing, make Dell City football the priority and stop letting all the success get to our head a little bit. I think we're having a lot of success over the last 3 to 4 years, so a lot of guys are taking it for granted and they're forgetting what got us there, character and what that means. So you didn't see Jeremiah Miles out there, you didn't see Rickland Holmes out there, you didn't see Taven Johnson out there for disciplinary reasons. So even Quaylen Goodman didn't get to play for disciplinary reasons. So we got to get back to understanding that it starts with character first, and they saw today, regardless of who we're going to have out there, we're going to have success. So character is going to get us games and discipline is going to get us games. So I think we showed that tonight.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you. We'll see you next week. Yes, sir. All right, Coach. Thank you.
Our post-game is brought to you by Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance. Coach is going to go over there and talk to the player of the game. The Newby Agency is your local Oklahoma Farmers Insurance. And here is the Buffalo Wild Wings, Robert Kalsu, player of the game.
All right, John, got the Robert Kalsu player of the game. We've got Caleb Blackwolf. And Caleb, man, I knew at some point we were going to get you this award. And I was just talking to Coach Jones about you. Last season, played for El Reno, moving in this season. Talk about what was the most difficult thing for you trying to transition into a new football team, only being a sophomore?
Man, just really getting the coaching staff down, knowing the coaches' names, and getting all the plays down. And our defense really.
Talk about playing both sides of the football. Obviously you see it now, even on Saturdays with Travis Hunter and things like that. Who motivates you? Is there a guy in particular that really motivates you to play both sides of the ball and to be good at both positions on both sides?
Really, Travis Hunter. He really motivates me to push my limits, and then where I can push them, I can get where I want to be.
Absolutely. Well, now talk about, too, this offensive line that you have is really, really powerful. Talk about those guys. Talk about your relationship with them and the chemistry that you have with those guys.
Man, I couldn't get this award without them. We have a strong relationship with. I have a strong relationship with each and one of them. I can try to take them out to eat, but they're going to make me spend all my money tonight.
Well, Caleb, congratulations. It was good to meet you and get to talk to you. And I hope that you get to put that trophy on a good shelf.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you, sir.
Appreciate it.
Another great interview by Colton down there. Patrick Newby Farmers Insurance brought us this post-game, and we appreciate them. Their agency is family-owned and operated and has been serving the public for over 40 years now. Their office is located off of 29th and Air Depot near Tinker Air Force Base. Come by and see us. 560 West Boeing Drive, Suite A, or give us a call, 405-733-7671. And this final scoring recap is brought to you by Casa Juanito, 62-0. And you just watched the Robert Kalsu Legacy Group, who has teamed up with Buffalo Wild Wings to sponsor the player of the game. And tonight's player of the game is Caleb Blackwolf. All right, so that's about all we got. You have anything else you want to say there, Jacoby?
No, just nope.
Okay. All right, then we're going to clean it up upstairs here and get ready to go home. Thank you all for joining us tonight. It was a beautiful night of football. Eagles on top. They pushed their record to 5-1. And we'll see you next week at we're going to – where are we going next week, I think? Back to Tulsa, maybe?
Yep.
Going back to Tulsa. So we'll give you a call from Tulsa. We'll give the call from Tulsa. But thank you so much for watching Del City football on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Good night.
Thanks for watching this presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.